Welcome, fans. We are live for the TX8 2026 tournament, and we are kicking things off here with our first round matchup. As you see the bracket right there, 8 men vying for the best in Texas. Our first matchup coming your way as Jesse Funaki and LVJ square off with one another.
Introducing representing the Dallas District, fighting from the University of North Texas, the chosen one, LVJ.
Well, Eric Bajor here with the Professor Trent Gilbo, and what an incredible day of action here in Austin, the Texas 8 tournament, getting kicked off, Trent, with the last man to make the bracket in LVJ after he knocked off Exodus Prime at MPW.
Exodus Prime vying to be in this tournament just as he was last year, representing the DFW area. But LVJ, as you remember, Eric, the last time we were here in Austin, wanting to make a big impact and represent what he felt he needed to be the representative of, and interrupting, that being Danny Orion, trying to make the impact here tonight.
Making an impact is exactly what he can do, but it's not going to be an easy road in this tournament for anyone, because every competitor has battled hard to get this selection, including this young man.
And his opponent, representing the San Antonio Corpus Christi District, from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Funaki.
And Trent, I think this is a guy that everyone has earmarked as a big up-and-comer in the Texas scene, but right now it's put up or shut up for Jesse Funaki if he's going to prove that he's more than just a name.
Yeah, tonight could be a huge night in the young career of Jesse Funaki. As you said, Eric, a young, promising superstar, but not wanting to be known as a young, promising superstar. He wants to be the guy here in the state of Texas. And if he's going to do so, he has to not only get past this first round matchup, as the same is for everybody else in this tournament, 3 total matches that you will have to compete in and win if you want to be called the TX8 Tournament Champion.
And these two men are going to take their time to kind of feeling this out. Young in this tournament, couple of real young guns. And oh, LVJ is, I guess, no respect, and that's sort of what we've come to expect from this young man.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, like, look, LVJ is real high on his horse
and
and confident,
hang on!
and just like that, trying to take advantage. And I mean, that's kind of not the worst thing in the world if you want to win a tournament, but you got to play your cards right in this matchup. Endurance is going to be a huge factor. If LVJ gets a victory in this match, Eric, it's not just one match. It's not just 2 matches. It's 3 total matches that he has to compete in. So the quicker that he can put things away, the better it would be for LVJ.
Then you got to worry about Funaki here, who's getting thrown to the outside, landing on the apron, charging in, shoulder. Nice step up in Zaguri. And Funaki is rolling after a rocky start, charging in, and look at the Teeour, middle of the ring.
Big arm drag by Jesse. This is exactly the type of athleticism we're used to seeing from the second-generation professional wrestling star. He's got that arm bar locked in right now on the chosen one, who's grabbing the hair now, trying to send Jesse. No, countered by Jesse. Leapfrog by Jesse, drop down, here comes that big drop kick.
This action is fast, almost faster than we can call, but here's a cover, first cover of the tournament. And only a 1 count. I had some time to talk with Funaki a little earlier today. He said that he's excited to be in this tournament, feels that he earned his spot and is just looking to show people that Funaki name isn't the only reason he's getting bids into things like this.
No, exactly. He's gonna show these fans right here in the Backwood Bar, our venue for the TX tournament, why he is making a name for himself up high.
Oh, wait a second.
Look at that. LVJ just rolling backward and kicking the top rope.
Oh, it looks like Funaki might be caught up there with that top turnbuckle. The rights and lefts from LVJ as he is just firing up.
Oh, it's just hung upside down, almost like a piñata.
And LVJ is teeing off here on Easter Sunday. Oh, look at the disrespect, Trent. I mean, right in the face, and yeah, Jesse's not going to take that.
Yeah, exactly. He's not having any of it. Powering his way back up, trying to get his feet out, still can't do so. LVJ capitalizing with double knees to the spine. And now just mocking Jesse and the fans here. Here's a cover. Could this be all for LVJ? No, just a near fall at 2. This matchup continues on. Now, fans, we thank you for joining us on IWTV and YouTube. You can be part of the conversation as we continue things on. A great day of action here in Austin, Texas. We have the TX8 Tournament. We will crown a new TX8 Tournament champion who will earn a future opportunity at the new Texas Pro World Championship. That will be decided here also as Danny Orion challenges the one called Manders.
And Danny Orion, that winner of last year's inaugural Texas 8 tournament, said he's been watching this very closely as this is all coming together. Big suplex into cover. 2 count there, but had some time to talk with my co-host and analyst Shimbashi, along with Texas 8 winner Danny Orion. We ran through the card to look at everything, and Shimbashi incredibly high on this young Funaki, but Danny Orion really thinks that LVJ is one to watch, especially in this first round tournament matchup.
Well, we saw LVJ get in the ring and interrupt Danny Orion back at Snakebite just a few weeks ago, challenging Danny Orion for that championship spot here tonight. LVJ obviously coming up on the short end, but getting back into the tournament, finding a way in, showing some resiliency, and now showing some power with the wheelbarrow slam on Funaki. Here's a cover deep in. Only 2 for LVJ. And LVJ is a competitor, Eric, that shows no emotion to his opponents, is full of confidence in himself, and has the athletic prowess to back it up.
Yeah, he's calm, cool, and collected. You see him get a little frazzled from time to time, but it's because that confidence is sort of almost an arrogance, and I think it rubs people, especially a lot of guys in the back, the wrong way. But I have to say, you know who this reminds me a lot of? It's last year's Texas 8 winner, Danny Orion. Very, very similar.
Exactly right, and we will see that later in action, as I mentioned earlier. What a day it could be here in Austin, as we could crown a brand new world champion. And fans, mind you, with the advent of Timur the Great, the Lonestar Champion, being in this tournament, the Lonestar Championship will be decided in every matchup.
A rake of the eyes right into the corner, and LVJ looking to take any shortcut he can here, Trent.
Oh, that's, I mean, but like I said, this match, or this tournament rather, is about endurance. It's not just one match you have to go through. It's 3 total matches. The quicker you can put away your opponent in your first round matchup, the better chance you have in the second round. And the same thing goes for that one, if you want to make it into the finals.
And right now, LVJ is just decimating Jesse Funaki. And Trent, you got to worry about the well-being of Funaki. Now, imagine he pulls this thing out suddenly, and that wear and tear to the body takes him to the next round. I mean, you got to think about the longevity of a career when you're taking a beating. Oh, the way LVJ's been giving him here, but what an enziguri. You heard that like thunder.
Now, that's the resiliency that we have come to know about Jesse Funaki in his matchups, finding a way to dig down deep and do what is necessary to not only find himself back into a matchup when he finds the chips are down, but finding a way to victory.
Both men to their respective corners here. Here comes LVJ, big back elbow. And Funaki just getting that separation. And this is where that momentum can swing late in a match. But you see Funaki, some abrasions on the side, gripping the ribs, charging in Sling Blade. And down goes LVJ. Kick, a boot. Oh, what a face buster!
Wow, LVJ looking dazed-eyed right there. I could see that as Jesse Funaki pumped up, backing into the corner now. Head of steam, big kick right across the throat. Did you see that?
I mean, it's like a single leg drop kick with such precision. That's got to do it.
Oh my gosh, just a near fall. I'm still holding on to my neck as well over here.
He hits that with such precision. It's exactly where he wants it, just under the chin, almost right into the throat to stop that breath, really slow down his opponent. You know, Jesse Funaki, not the biggest guy, but he is sharp and he is fast.
Going up high.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
got caught.
Oh, no.
LBJ spinning around.
Oh!
Sit down. Power bomb.
A high
Look
stack.
at the stack.
Oh! And Trent, you got to wonder if
Oh.
that was just too high, a little too high on the shoulders there as Jesse rolls back and kicks out.
I think you're right, Eric. I think there was just a little too much pressure applied on that stack, just enough where Jesse could roll backwards and get out of the pinning predicament, and keeping this matchup and seemingly keeping the tournament alive for Funaki right now. But the question is, right now, as you see him on the ground, how much longer? LBJ just talking some trash right now.
Yeah, and that's the trash that's going to get under Jesse's skin. I think he was looking for a scoop slam, not connecting there. You got to wonder about that midsection. Oh, wow, what a catch by LVJ. Oh, Yushigoroshi, middle of the ring.
That could be it right here.
On the resiliency from Funaki.
Oh, but look at this,
Oh, no
LBJ
way.
going right back on the attack, picking him right off the canvas.
That backpack position. Gonna charge
Oh.
in.
That's got to be all. LBJ's moving on to the second round. Oh, no, two, just a 2 count. And there you see the disbelief in the face of LBJ as well, as he thought this matchup was over, very much to myself.
I mean, me too. That backpack sent on almost a cannonball. His full weight coming down onto the body of Funaki in the middle of that ring. And I think LVJ has some frustration. I think maybe that was, wonder if that was his last gasp there, Trent, as he is slow to get back to his feet as well.
He may be contemplating what he could possibly do next. It looks like he's got something on his mind, and we might see it firsthand as Funaki will. Oh, look at this. Roll up. Spinning out of the way. Shoulders down.
Oh, almost stole that one. Oh.
There's a small package. Look, the legs hooked. Oh, and LBJ kicking out of that as well.
Oh, again.
Another. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, and LVJ might be, oh, you see the way he couldn't even stand. He's on roller skates, Trent.
Another one of those brutalized.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
my gosh.
Oh, no. Oh, that might have just rung his bell.
That knee connected on the side of the head. Jesse finding a way out of harm's way one more time. Leaping up.
Sunset flip. Oh, wow. Oh, wait a second. Hooking him out. Oh, what a clash in the middle of the ring.
Shoulders down. Sitting high, and Jesse is moving on to the second round.
Jesse Funaki.
Way to gut it out, Jesse Funaki. Out of nowhere, the flurry of offense and a clash in the middle of the ring leaves LVJ in a heap.
Well, Jesse Funaki, there you see the updated bracket right there, fans. Moving on to the second round, he will take on the winner of Marty Snow representing El Paso and the wild card in this tournament, Tim Bosby. Oh, Jesse Funaki needs to get his whereabouts with him, get back, take a breather, take a sip of water or something, because his night is not over here tonight as he moving on to the second round of the TX8. Man,
that's how we start? That's
what I was going to say. If that's the indication of what this tournament is going to be like, we are going to be in for a wild day.
The contest is a singles match set for 1 fall. And it is a first round match in the 2026 Texas 8.
Now this is really a question mark, especially I think for the fans here in Austin. I think that there's a lot to be said about both competitors, but this young man is really something to watch as he is.
Well, yeah, we're complimenting you. That's what it's all about. That's right, it is. And you see Tim Bosby. I mean, we were talking positively about him, weren't we, Eric?
Yeah, and I just don't think that when anyone talks about Tim Bosby, he wants anyone saying anything negative at all.
Introducing first, representing the Wild Card from Memphis, Tennessee. He is the new King of Memphis. This is Tim Bosby.
Tim Bosby, I'm going to say not going to make a lot of new fans with this attitude. But I don't think he cares at all, Trent, because at 22 years of age, this guy has done so much in his career that it has been absolutely stellar to watch his ascension.
It absolutely has been. Look, Tim Bosby is out of the Memphis, Tennessee area, out of Action Wrestling, a 3-time Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion. He has gone up against the likes.
Talking intent.
Even though he is not from this shitty state.
Oh, come on.
He is the best wrestler here.
Well, that is yet to be determined, as he is in the first round matchup here of the TX8 tournament.
And the crowd letting him know exactly how they feel. And I gotta agree with them.
Oh, Bosby's gonna go up against the representative of El Paso.
And this man was handpicked by last year's Texas 8 competitor from El Paso, Cosmo Orion. This Marty Snow has been an absolute breath of fresh air coming out of El Paso.
And his opponent, representing the El Paso district from El Paso, Texas, he's Texas' best kept secret, the Prince of Strong Style, Marty Snow!
And Marty Snow has been making waves everywhere. Now, breaking out of El Paso, talked to him a little bit earlier. He said that, I mean, he is a little bit of a style bender. He said he's going to bring everything that he's put together in El Paso. Everyone he's trained with, everyone's going to have a piece of Marty Snow in this ring tonight. I'm very interested to see what kind of match he wrestles here, because Tim Bosby is going to come smash mouth straight through.
Yeah, Tim Bosby's got this history of amateur wrestling style. I mean, we got a taste of him a few months ago back at the Texas Contender Series, defending that Action Wrestling Championship at the time. And Marty Snow, as you see by his attire, a mixed martial artist as well as an in-ring competitor in professional wrestling. And that's something right there that looks like Marty is going to use to his advantage to throw off Bosby.
Well, and it's working so far. You can see the confusion from Bosby as Matt return, middle of the ring, and not breaking that. You see a lot of guys get right back out, let go on that mat return, but I don't think we're going to see a lot of separation here from Bosby. Again, we were saying earlier, 22 years old, he has had an incredible ascension in the professional wrestling scene. Actually won that Action Wrestling Championship, held it for a year at the age of 20, but here comes Snow, getting himself out of it. Oh, and that's a lot of confidence from the young man from El Paso.
Yeah, the young man from El Paso, Marty Snow, as you mentioned, Eric, handpicked by Cosmo Orion, who was going to be in the TX8 tournament himself, but had to bow out due to injury, unfortunately. And to be handpicked by Cosmo Orion, that is something that Marty did not take lightly and is wanting to represent his area grandfully, just like Cosmo Orion did last year in the TX8 tournament.
And this is a matchup that I'm really curious about, right? Two really different styles, and that's what you get in something like the Texas 8 tournament, that black belt, almost martial arts style bender style from Marty Snow, and a lot more of just a straight mat style. A lot of powered smash mouth offense from Tim Bosby. That European uppercut.
I mean, Bosby rolling into this tournament ever so confidently. I mean, not too long ago, I think a couple of weeks as social media, he competed in a 16-person, 2-day long tournament and was able to come out the champion of that tournament and going up against someone the likes of Nick Gage. That's right, fans. If you know that name, Nick Gage, you know that that is a person to battle alongside with in street file style, and Tim Bosby was able to come out on top nonetheless. But right now, Marty Snow doing his best and using those fancy footwork, those martial arts feet, to put Bosby in the corner, and now a splash as well.
Yeah, using his body as a weapon from every angle, charging in. Here comes Snow. Forearm smash. about one more boot to the face. Oh, and Snow is causing an avalanche on Bosby. Oh, but Bosby's had enough.
Coming in hot, leaping through his Snow. Big European uppercut. Stuns Bosby right now.
I gotta say, Marty Snow's had to answer for everything Bosby has thrown at him so far, but no one there for the up and over. And, oh no! Yeah, this is what you have to look out for. That's a huge German suplex that is going to stun you no matter who you are.
No, Bosby had that scouted stutter step installed right there on that up and over attempt by Snow, and Bosby perfectly timing it out to get that German suplex and take advantage in the momentum now in this matchup.
Oh, and look at this power from Bosby.
Oh, man.
Scooping a slam with authority.
Let's put a little more mustard on that body slam right there.
Wow. Well, when I spoke with last year's Texas 8 winner, Danny Orion, and my co-host and analyst, Shimbashi was actually upset that he did not get this bid specifically that Tim Bosby received. This wild card bid in the Texas 8 tournament. Go to anyone from the country. Tim Bosby has really made no bones about coming in here and winning, running the table, winning this whole tournament.
I mean, like I said, like he's already won tournaments across the country, as most recently the one I mentioned, and now looking to come into Texas as an outsider, quite literally, and prove that he himself is better than any representative that the state of Texas can provide, and add a little insult to injury here in this tournament.
Here comes Marty Snow trying to battle back. Oh, but it looks like Bosby is just willing to take 3 or 4 to give one, because his one is just so damn strong, Trent.
Yeah, you're seeing right there, Marty firsthand knows what it's like, feeling the pain right now, holding that lower back and not allowing Snow to get back up into this matchup. But as much as we've talked about the endurance and power of Tim Bosby, he needs to be mindful of that if he is going to succeed in this first round matchup, not taking anything away from Snow here, there is still another match to be had. That is something that this particular tournament and this show is different from all the others, is that you don't compete just one and your night is over. You've got to compete multiple times. We will say it more as the tournament continues on here tonight, but that is something that our competitors have to be mindful of, is what their endurance quality is in these matchups.
Yeah, we know that they're, you get deeper in this tournament, and the wear and tear is tough, but you're going up against winners, Trent. I mean, when you go to this next round, you're wrestling someone who won their first round matchup, and Bosby looks like he might be rubbing salt in the wound, doing it Guerrero style in the middle of this ring.
Especially to the representative of El Paso.
Yeah, the 3 amigos there. And Bosby, I mean, no lack of confidence from this young man. 22 years of age, really showing that he belongs in this ring. You know, and over the last month, as we had the selections sort of come through for this tournament, I know that there are a lot of guys who have some really hard feelings. A lot of guys who believe that they should have been in this tournament. I spoke about Shimbashi, but I know guys like Kariuki, guys like Cuddy, you know, guys who did not make the cut. Exodus Prime, who lost a shot here to be back in. Now, this is what it is to have a tournament like this that's so prestigious. And Tim Bosby charging in, but no one home. Marty Snow trying to steal it.
Shoulders down. Oh, Snow narrowly finding a way to steal it here. Another sunset flip. Maybe he could do it with this right here.
Oh, roll through. Oh, hang on. Backslide. Marty Snow wrestling his style here.
Arms are hooked.
Oh!
Just narrowly got that shoulder up. Turned him inside out, though, with that lariat.
Did you see the way he hung on to that arm off that backslide? Bosby back to his feet and eating that clothesline. Nobody home.
Bosby coming around one more time.
Oh, and that's a lot of man to lift there. Oh, what a cutter!
Going into the momentum there, stuns Bosby, and now, big stomp to the face. Snow could put things away, moving on to the second round. No, just a 2. Oh, man.
I mean, Marty Snow is impressing here, hitting you from every different direction, and Bosby, I think Bosby's looking for a little bit of separation now. He's just getting a little bit of air, taking it to the outside, and giving himself time.
It's not a terrible idea by Bosby.
No, I mean, he sounds winded, he looks winded, and he just took a hell of a beating in there from Snow.
Well, Snow knows that he's got to finish the match inside the ring, and right there, Bosby just maybe even playing possum, luring Snow to utilize that second rope.
Hey, now wait a second. Wait.
Oh, wait, that's the backpack. That's the backpack that Tim Bosby, his compatriot Dylan Hales, wears the backpack when he accompanies him to the ring, and I guess Dylan shipped the backpack here with Bosby.
What the hell? Well, the referee's taking care of this. Oh, hang on. Wait, that's a...
There's a chair.
Now,
Bosby has a chair on his back.
Now, wait.
Oh, he slammed it down.
On.
Oh, my gosh. And using the tricks of El Paso.
Oh,
look at that. Snow doing the same.
Oh, and Bosby. Oh, this might...
Oh, disqualification could end things right here for Bosby or Snow. Referee never saw anything. The crowd trying to out Bosby.
Oh, and Bosby pleading his case. Wait, a cover!
Here's his shoulders down.
Snow! Oh, and I think Bosby thought his trick was going to work, and now he's got to go back to... Oh, a different game plan, and there's a second rope cutter.
Here's a cover by Snow. This could be all. Oh, only two, just a near fall. Snow being relentless, though, not waiting to attack, and ripcord lariat missing right there. Switching it up. Snow going into the corner now.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait.
Bosby grabbing the referee.
And you see the low blow there on Marty Snow. Oh, come on.
The referee never saw it. Oh, up on the shoulders now. F5 with a twist from Bosby. And here's a cover. 3, and Bosby steals his way to the second round.
Tim Bosby.
Well, it took every trick in the damn book, but Tim Bosby moves out in the TX8 Tournament. Marty Snow had that thing won. He had a match of a lifetime, and Tim Bosby stole it by hook or by crook. Tim Bosby's moving on.
Well, Bosby's gonna take on Jesse Funaki in the second round as he moves on. Well, fans, take a look, sign up for our Patreon. I'm not gonna try and do my best Dan Miller when we come to advertising for our Patreon here. It's the best $5 you can spend at wrestling. You can get exclusive content. You get access to the Discord, early access for tickets, and breaking news from New Texas Pro, as well as getting a shout out like these people you see on your screen right here.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
That's patreon.com/New Texas Pro.
And I think we're ready for another first round matchup here, Trent.
I believe so.
Before we continue on with the tournament, if you are here live with us here at the Backwood Bar in Austin, $20 in the bar, and you get 3.
As you see the updated bracket right there, we will move to the right side of the bracket now. And it will be the first Lone Star title defense in this tournament, as Timur the Great, the Houston representative, will take on Decimus, the Rio Grande Valley representative here. And we have seen this man right here be on a warpath here in New Texas Pro ever since acquiring that Lone Star Championship.
And is there anyone that can stop the warpath of this man? The absolute wrath of Timur.
Introducing first, representing the Houston District, from Houston, Texas, weighing 255 pounds. He is the reigning and the defending Lone Star Champion. He is unchained. He is the wrath. He is the conqueror. He is Timur the Great.
Well, Timur the Great, not lacking any confidence, putting that Lone Star Championship on the line through the entire tournament. But a lot of people are seeing this maybe as his Achilles heel, this arrogance, and if it's going to do him in, Trent. Now, I gotta say, Trent, I don't think a lot of people know about this guy. I don't think a lot of people have seen this guy. There's a reason he was the first damn pick in the whole Texas 8. This is my sleeper pick to go deep. This is Decimus.
And his opponent, representing the Rio Grande Valley, Laredo District, El Paso, Decimus!
This is a gatekeeper in the Austin area. Decimus is lucha royalty here in Austin. You want to make a name for yourself in Austin, you go through this man representing the Rio Grande Valley. Decimus hits hard, hits fast, and can come at you from any angle.
Yeah, the lucha heavyweight, if you will. Decimus, representing the Rio Grande Valley, was announced as the first competitor in the tournament well over a month and a half ago, I believe, even if paying attention to social media, proudly representing the Rio Grande Valley district in this tournament. But there you see Timur holding up the Lonestar Championship, and yes, fans, that championship title is on the line in this first round matchup.
And Timur does not have a lot of fans here in Austin. He's not ingratiated himself to anyone here in this crowd.
No, but Timur has not cared ever about that ever since branching off from the 8th day. He has literally been on the warpath. It has been almost like a wild man set loose here on New Texas Pro.
Well, he's been letting everyone know he's unchained, and truly he is Decimus, I think, is really going to be a styles clash for Timur here, because this lucha style, you know, can be really high-flying, really acrobatic, but Decimus, he's been all over the world, and he can out-wrestle, I think, just about anyone that he can step in the ring with. He's got so much size to throw around as well, Trent.
Yeah, he does, and that's something that Timur the Great has not encountered very much so far in his matchups in Lone Star title defenses, but the lucha style is something that Timur looks to put a stop to with his power on display. And there you see Decimus not intimidated whatsoever by the wrath.
Now, yeah, he's been in big matches. Decimus, a real veteran here, as he's going to, oh, yeah, you want to talk about getting a brick wall? How about that, knocking it down? Back with the arm drags in. Oh, I think Timur is getting frustrated early in this match,
Yeah,
Trent.
you could see a little bit on his face right here. Timur not expecting the heavyweight luchador to take out Timur in this first round. How big, and I don't want to necessarily discredit Decimus, but it would be an upset here for someone like Timur the Great, who was so confident going into this tournament that he would put up the Lone Star title in any of his matches to go out in the first round.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying, that I think Decimus might be my sleeper pick here, because I think when people saw this bracket, felt like it was a foregone conclusion for Timur, who's just been on a warpath in 2026, to blow through Decimus, but he can really surprise you. The sneaky pins out of nowhere. This guy can do it all.
Any type of wrestling match you want to have, Decimus is game for it.
Yeah,
lucha, brawling, you see the brawling part right here.
No kidding. I mean, oh, nice catch. And roll through. You're talking about those pins. Oh, hang on. Roll through. Back and forth.
Boy, look at this change of direction here.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
No. What a shoulder tackle and a scoop slam.
Off the ropes now. That big body slash vintage Timur. Here's a cover hook in the leg. Only two.
You know, a lot can be said about Timur, especially this year. He's been on such a warpath with that Lone Star Championship. It's so interesting to see him transition from a tag team competitor to a singles competitor here. And I think a lot of people thought that O'Day was the guy that really elevated him, really carried Timur into a position. And Timur showing that since going solo, I mean, the sky is the limit for this guy, Trent.
Yeah, so far. I mean, that's exactly one of the reasons why the representatives of the Houston district selected Timur the Great in this tournament, because of his domination that he has just been on this path since becoming unchained of the 8th day. And Timur not only satisfied, or should I say, is not satisfied with just having the Lone Star Championship, wants to earn that opportunity at the New Texas Pro World Championship, and we could possibly be looking at a future world champion down the road, not only if Timur wins this tournament, but is down the line at all.
Yeah, And I think Teeour is just looking for more accolades, prove he's the best, prove he's the strongest. I think those accolades mean so much to him because they are accreditations that he belongs here in this ring and that no one can stop this powerhouse.
And Decimus is really starting to feel it as well.
Yeah, but holding on to that top rope, he just has to plant those feet, lower that center of gravity, grit your teeth and pray in a match like this, Trent.
Yeah, but he's doing a good job at least not allowing Teeour to throw him around off the ropes right here, but at the same time is having to endure chop after chop, and you can see the skin beginning to break on the chest of Decimus.
Oh! There's that overhand lucha chop. That's what you want to see from Decimus here.
That's one of the biggest chops I've seen come from someone inside the ring.
Oh, look
and
at
now
this.
Look, rolling through off the rope, springboard, arm drag, takedown. Decimus now tapping into that lucha style, and maybe that may be the benefit of Decimus going and using speed as an advantage here in this match.
Oh, no.
Oh, he got caught.
He was
look
trying
at
for
that.
something.
Oh!
No!
Huge power bomb.
That was a huge change of the tide, Trent. I think Decimus might be down and out here.
I'm not sure how Decimus was able to kick out at all. And there you see, removing that shoulder brace. That shoulder not 100% coming into this match, and now...
Oh, and I think that might be a target here.
Oh, yeah. It is like a shark smelling blood in the water now.
Yeah, Decimus has had a lot of shoulder injuries in his career, and that brace is to prevent anything else, and I think Teeour is just going to go after it. Oh, you see the way he changed that position, went right after the arm and the shoulder.
Oh, now throwing Decimus in the corner. Coming in hot, oh, and just throwing full body weight right into the chest cavity.
Oh, no.
Of
yeah,
him.
this is tearing at the shoulder, the labrum, the rotator cuff. Oh, the power.
Oh, into the power slam. Oh, it could be academic now. Teeour could be on his way to the second round as he is laying in wait in the corner now for his opponent, Decimus, to get up to his feet. Unfortunately, Decimus doesn't even know what could be awaiting him. Here it comes.
Oh, here we go.
Change of direction, roll up, Decimus. Oh, changing direction one more time, spinning him around, kick to the midsection, knee to the face, and Decimus now one more time with a chop across the chest.
Open him way up and slow him down. It's like a stun shot with every one of those chops. In the corner, up. Oh, wait a second.
Cover.
Oh, seen a lot of that in the first round here, just trying to steal it here. Oh, half Nelson. Great suplex. Oh, and I think you guys might want to clear out of the front row. A hell of a splash zone coming. You're going to talk about the lucha stylings here. This is what Decimus does. He's going to fly.
Oh, he got caught. He got caught midair with a huge forearm. And he is stunned and now having a seat in the front row.
Oh, Decimus, you see him adjusting at that mask. I think that stun look, glassy eyes, really hit him on the butt.
Oh, on the apron.
Devastating there, no give. It's just steel beam right there, no padding, no nothing. Oh, this is tough for Decimus. He was on such a roll, Trent, and now Teeour, I think, is just fired up. Oh,
yeah,
waiting.
I mean, he's just waiting.
He's stalking his prey here.
Here it comes.
Oh! Out of nowhere, what a kick! Might have caught him on the chin.
Oh, Teeour finds himself on the apron now. Decimus going to meet him after that miraculous spin kick. Stuns the Lonestar Champion. Oh, these two just throwing blows. It could be just whatever's left in the tank, which by the look of it, maybe I spoke too soon. These two having to dig down really deep. Who's gonna want to move on to the second round and continue for a chance at that TX8 Tournament trophy?
Yeah, these guys are brutalizing each other in our first round here. Oh, what a boot! I mean, I don't know what's gonna be left of these two guys. Oh, no.
Oh, up on the shoulders now. Oh, sliding out, finding a way out as Decimus, and a kick got blocked.
Oh!
Teeour with a chop right across the chest now. my gosh.
And Timur, it looks unhinged here. Where is he going? No, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, a man this size should not be scaling these ropes, Trent.
No, that's going to be a lot of body weight crashing down on Decimus. But right there, you see how much time it took for Timur to scale the ropes, allowed enough time for Decimus to get back up to his feet.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfamiliar territory for the Lonestar Champion as Decimus knows these ropes so well.
Oh, well, these two in a precarious spot right now. Decimus tapping into that lucha. He's got the balance.
What's the plan here? Oh my God!
Oh my! Top rope! Hurricane Rana!
Upset! Upset! Upset!
Got him hooked, lifting him up.
Oh!
Right across the neck. Here it is. We got a new Lonestar Champion onto the second round. Oh my gosh! Oh!
It doesn't get any closer than
wow.
that. Trent, we almost saw the biggest upset of this whole damn tournament.
Still going back at it with a scoop slam right there. Decimus now
trying to gather himself, wonder how much of himself he gave in those moments and what he has left. Representing the Rio Grande Valley, the gatekeeper, Lucha Royalty here in Austin, going all the way to the top.
He's willing to lay it all on the line right now.
All the way up and down, roll through.
No one home on that splash. But Timur barely up on his feet, sliding away out, pushing Decimus off the ropes. Look at this springboard.
Oh, no!
He got caught midair with the Spear of Vengeance. Here's a cover. And Timur retains the Lone Star title.
And still Lone Star Champion, Timur the Great.
Oh, Timur the Great moving on to the second round, but he gave so much of himself in that matchup. Trent, Decimus had him dead to rights once or twice. Looked like a huge upset, but Timur retains and moves on.
Just like that. That Spear of Vengeance can come from out of nowhere as Timur finds himself in the second round, the semifinals, as he awaits his opponent in the next round, which we will have coming up next as West Texas versus Austin. It'll be Jastin Taylor versus Ollie Summers.
I mean, the action that we've seen so far has been so incredible. I'm so excited for this tournament. The Texas 8 has really lived up to last year so far, Trent.
I mean, we were only 3 matches in. Yeah. We haven't even completed the first round, and I mean, it's been fantastic.
And Decimus getting his due here as he makes his way out. Hard fought, so close as he almost takes it. He's gonna go back and collect himself. An incredible effort from Decimus.
Following contest is a first round match of the 2026 Texas 8. It is a singles match set for 1 fall.
And this is one that I was very surprised by the pick. And it's not to take anything away from him, but it's great to see him get recognition out here in Central Texas. This man, the living proof, Jastin Taylor, is one to watch in this whole tournament.
Introducing first, representing the West Texas District, from Midland, Texas, weighing in at 215 pounds, the living proof, Jastin Taylor.
And he can just do it all in the ring, a real old school knockdown, drag out guy. He can hit these European uppercuts out of nowhere. Jastin Taylor brings veteranship like I don't think anybody else in this tournament does, Fred.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Jastin Taylor has got more veteran experience going into this tournament than anybody else. But out of the West Texas area, and the CM fans bringing that flag here to the ring, the living proof
himself, when he was selected to be a part of this tournament, he said himself that he would plant that flag in the center of the ring and show everyone what West Texas wrestling is all about here tonight. And just as much as and proud of West Texas is Jastin Taylor, we're about to see somebody who the Austin area has called their own here in this tournament.
Yeah, this is the guy who got the bid for Austin. I know soured a lot of friendships by getting this bid, but I don't know there's a guy who deserves it more than this man, love-struck Ollie Summers.
And his opponent, representing the Austin District, from Austin, Texas, he's love-struck Ollie Summers!
And Trent, I know everyone in this match has put pressure on themselves to win this thing, but I don't know anyone who's put more burden and has carried the city more than this man, Ollie Summers. Knows that so many people are counting on him to not just go deep, but to win the whole thing. Ollie Summers wants to prove that he belongs in top-tier competition here in New Texas.
And you know, Eric, you got some time to sit down with Ollie and talk about the gravity of this tournament and how much is on the shoulders of Ollie being the Austin representative here. And as much as he wants to prove himself, you got to wonder in his mind, how much is that going to weigh on Ollie Summers in this matchup?
You hear the audience here. They love their own here in Austin, the love-struck one, Ollie Summers.
Jastin Taylor ready. The bell's rung in our final first-round matchup here, and it's been an incredible tournament so far. There's the respect that we were expecting to see here. You know, Jastin Taylor has done so much in his career. You've seen him on television. You've seen him wrestle all over these United States. He's taken on so much different competition, but it hasn't really broken out here in the Austin area through Central Texas, and there's a lot to prove for Jastin Taylor to prove that he belongs for this West Texas bid.
Yeah, that would showcase Jastin Taylor even more so, breaking out of the West Texas region, who has become very well known, obviously representing that district, but to make a name for himself across the entirety of Texas in this tournament and earn a New Texas Pro World Championship matchup, and in doing so, becoming the Lonestar Champion.
Yeah, look at that. Jastin Taylor, like a warm-up, just getting his reps in, getting a little cardio going, and Ollie Summers, you know, we've talked about how he's gotten his body right over the last year and everything. It's not that he's worked on that. That's just who he is now, Trent. That's the guy that Ollie Summers is. This is who he is coming into this tournament. We talked about the pressure and everything. And we'd be remiss not to talk about last year's winner, Danny Orion, who we're going to see a little bit later here tonight, challenging for the New Texas title.
I mean, you kind of have to mention that, right, Eric? I mean, the history between Danny Orion and Ollie goes back years. I mean, former tag team champions. I mean, how do you not mention one name without the other? They have played a huge factor in each other's career and each other's successes up to this point.
Yeah, and, you know, when I talked with Ollie, he said that Danny winning last year, he's not keeping that in mind. That's something he's putting off to the side. He's not trying to prove that he can follow in those footsteps. That's not who he's trying to be. But when I spoke with Danny and Shimbashi feeling very high on Ollie in this tournament, but Danny making no bones about it, picking Jastin Taylor, saying Ollie Summers is not ready to be in this tournament and represent the city of Austin.
Well, Ollie's looking to absolutely destroy those comments right there made by Danny Orion and prove them wrong and become the winner of the TX8 tournament. In doing so, the Austin representative winning two years in a row.
Wait, now hang on. Both men hanging on, and both men skin the cat. And that's some athleticism, Trent.
Well, they do say that there are more than one way to skin a cat, and we just saw two of them right there.
Well, I mean, it's one way twice, but don't worry about that. And listen to this crowd. The TX8 tournament, another handshake. And Ollie Summers, representing Austin, this is a big thing. Both of these guys belong in New Texas Pro Wrestling. Oh, and that's European uppercut. I mean, no one else throws it that way. Do you see the way he steps in, and it's almost just like a shotgun blast to that upper chest?
Taylor was saying we wanted to see the Austin boy if he could fight, and now he's just throwing some huge European uppercuts in there and testing the mettle of Ollie Summers.
And Ollie Summers can definitely fight, a real powerhouse when he was coming up with culture shock. And here he's gonna prove that he is one of the hardest hitting wrestlers in Austin. Oh, what a sliding line. Cover.
Floating over was a cover that only 2 count.
Yeah, you see the referee just a little out of position there. I think that was Ollie Summers turning his body, and Ollie Summers not really a high flyer, but I think he's gonna go for it here. Lope! Oh, and he is feeling it in his hometown here, Trent.
Oh, you gotta believe that Ollie is riding high right now. The adrenaline coursing through his veins. Absolutely here in his hometown, representing his hometown in this statewide tournament. An opportunity to be called the best in Texas. Championship aspirations on the line. I mean, how could you not be full of adrenaline and pumped up like Ollie Summers is right now?
Yeah, hang on. The waist lock back and forth. Like Ollie was a little bit stunned there, but Jastin Teeour, oh wow. He knows how to do that? Oh, the boots to the face of Summers.
He doesn't even have a mask.
What a single leg drop kick there. Another cover, but only 2. You know, when you have covers like that, especially early in a match like this, it's not trying to win this match, you're just establishing dominance, showing your opponent. You can keep them down, you're in control, and that's exactly what Jastin Teeour is doing here. Another one of those signature European uppercuts.
Well, Ollie, I mean, he has been taking those shot after shot after shot and still finding a way to try and dig himself out of harm's way. But right there, Teeour just punishing Ollie.
You got to think whoever wins this matchup going into the second round, they're probably going to have the least amount of rest of anyone in the Texas 8 bracket, which really, you know, says a lot for the wear and tear in your body. You don't want to let that second wind come through, gather yourself and come back. But you know, with everyone else getting longer breaks, you wonder how it's going to affect whoever moves on here.
And it's not just that. It's like we've mentioned before, you want to try and get through these matches as quick as possible.
Absolutely.
Your endurance plays a role, but how much punishment you take up in this matchup, if you are somehow able to become successful and get a victory in this matchup, if you're Teeour or Summers, what lies in front of you next is the tall mountain of a task in the Lonestar Champion, Timur the Great.
Yeah, who we just saw move on against Decimus. And did you see the positioning there by Teeour? It looks like he is looking to put this thing away. Split leg moonsault, a thing of beauty.
There's a cover by Teeour. Teeour doing a fantastic job right there, showing these fans here in Austin what West Texas is all about, doing exactly what he set out to do when he was named as the representative in this tournament.
Here, Jastin Teeour saying he's going to take home this Texas 8 trophy. Danny Orion last year denying the bid for Austin to take that other region. Very interesting to see Jastin Teeour here. Oh, representing West Texas. And I mean, Ollie Summers taking the bid for Austin, this hometown fight for him. But again, it's the pressure. Oh, Jastin's back up and, oh, hang on.
Ollie saw that one coming this time. Huge mule-like kick to the face.
Yeah, the boots of his own equalizing against Teeour, who might be out, but Ollie just trying to get back to his feet. Oh, it's slow going here for love-struck Ollie Summers. Oh, what a boot! Off the ropes, charging in, using the body like a weapon. Clothesline, but hung on. Belly to back!
Face
but how about
first.
front? My God, what power! This is where people underestimate Ollie Summers. Big clothesline. Looking for the hugplex. Middle of the ring, and he hits it.
Here's a cover, center of the ring. Just a 2 right now by Summers. What a matchup we are seeing right here in our last first round matchup.
What an incredible tournament we've seen so far, Trent. That's just the first round. Oh, and Ollie's looking for this love bomber here. Oh, looking to break his heart. But yeah, Teeour saw that coming. I think had plenty of time to study tape, knows what to expect from Ollie. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, look at the athleticism and agility right there. Spinning around, turned him inside out.
Ollie Summers, gut wrench, power bomb. Stack them high.
Oh, man. He had it locked in, too, and Teeour still found a way to kick out.
Oh, and Ollie, I think, frustrated there, but has to keep pouring it on. And listen to the crowd. A lot of love for Jastin Teeour here, but they know Ollie Summers their man. Teeour just trying to reach a vertical base. Ollie Summers chasing him down into this corner. Oh, big lift. Up to the top here. Gonna hang on.
Oh, this could be disaster for anybody right now in the corner. Both competitors trying to fight off one another. Ollie relentless going right back up, meeting Teeour. Teeour still holding on with a back elbow, knocks Summers down one more time.
Oh, wait a second.
Look at that, flipping through. My goodness, look at that roll through German suplex.
And he doesn't stop there. Oh, he might be out. Ollie's out.
Oh, Ollie's out on his feet now. Teeour holding him up. That big Falcon arrow, that could be all hook in the leg right now. Oh my goodness.
The flurry of offense there from Teeour, not enough to put Ollie Summers away. And look at the look on the face of Teeour. He can't believe what Ollie Summers is bringing to this matchup.
He can't believe that this matchup is still continuing on after taking that slam right there. He thought things were done, and he had a date with the Lonestar Champion.
Oh, come on. Back handspring. Ollie! Rolled through!
Oh, caught him!
Great positioning by Summers. Oh, no! No one home for the Love Bomber. Oklahoma roll!
Ollie now countering. My goodness, trading pin attempts right there.
Hold for hold here, and Ollie with the forearm. Big kick. Oh, Ollie with one of his own. Teeour handspring, no one home.
Oh, look at this, stacked him up.
Oh, but doesn't quite come away with it.
Well, that's going for a sunset flip as Teeour rolling back through. Summers moving him out of position off the ropes.
No! Love Bomber, middle of the ring! Oh, you see the way Jastin Teeour skipped on the mat.
And Ollie Summers is moving
Who
on.
won this match? Ollie Summers!
And Ollie Summers leaving it all in the ring.
Jastin Teeour with a hard-fought match, but just comes up short as Ollie Summers is going to face Timur the Great for the not just the Lonestar Championship, but to make it to the finals of this tournament.
Well, looks like Ollie's wanting the music to cut off here. I mean, what a fantastic matchup here in our final first round match. As the crowd here in attendance showing appreciation for both competitors. I mean, it's a fantastic match. What a way to finish off the first round here of the TX8 Tournament.
There's a hug to cap it off. That's what you want to see from the competition here at the TX8 Tournament. Jastin Teeour telling him to go win this thing.
Well, Ollie Summers just might do that.
Well, Ollie Summers moving on into the next round of the TX8 Tournament. A huge win there.
Well, fans, talking about moving on, in just a few short weeks, we will be moving on back into Las Vegas, Nevada for Sin City Stampede. And there you see on your screen, it will be the return of the bounty hunter, Brian Keith, making his return to New Texas Pro Wrestling.
Now, folks, that does it for the first round of the Texas 8. So moving on to the semifinals, we are going to have Tim Bosby taking on Jesse Funaki.
Wow.
And we are going to have Timur the Great taking on Ollie Summers.
Huge, huge matches there, Trent.
Anybody right into another match in the tournament, but we do have the following contest is a singles match set for one fall. And it is for the new Texas Pro Women's Championship!
Yeah, and I think that this is one that a lot of people have slept on here, Trent. There's so much to talk about at this whole show. And the women's champion, Charity King, gonna be defending against Jordan Blade. And this is really gonna be a knockdown, drag-out contest. And Jordan Blade coming in here to competition. This is going to be very, very interesting to see, kind of a clash of styles. But, I mean, knockdown, drag out all the way.
Yeah, the submission sniper, she calls herself, fancies herself on submission maneuvers, something that Charity King isn't well versed in. Charity prides herself on being a powerhouse, showing power movesets to put her opponents away. But someone the likes of a submission technician like Jordan Blade could be the answer to stop the beauty and the beast, Charity King.
And Charity King has looked unstoppable since taking that women's championship. Very interested to see her in this matchup. I think a lot of people looking to Charity King to carry the weight of the women's division the way that Vert Vixen had previous.
Yeah, I mean, after so much time going after this championship, coming up short a few times, and now finishing things off back at Snakebite to cap it off and reach the top of the mountain is the women's champion.
Charity King truly is the top of the mountain here in New Texas, bringing you the best women's competition in Texas. This match, very, very interested to see. Charity King has a lot to prove, taking that title in this defense. Does she have what it takes to hang with the best of the best from around the world?
There you see the women's champion standing tall. If Jordan Blade wants to reach the top of the mountain, she is going to have to chip away at that lady right there.
Is for the New Texas Pro Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right, from Richmond, Virginia, the submission sniper, Jordan Blade.
Blade with her work cut out for her here tonight. Can she walk away with gold?
Her opponent to my left, from Houston, Texas, she is the inaugural Ashay Women's Champion and the New Texas Pro Women's Champion. She is beauty and beast, the King, Charity King.
First title defense, has a lot to prove. Prestigious title on the line here, the New Texas Pro Women's Championship.
Now, fans, we want to thank you for watching on IWTV and YouTube. Again, a special thanks to Rebel TX Wrestling on YouTube. Fans who make contributions to New Texas Pro Wrestling get a special shout out on the YouTube chat.
It's been incredible to see so many people come out, not just here live in Austin, but watch worldwide on YouTube and IWTV. Because that's how much the TX8 Tournament means. That's what the New Texas Women's Championship means. That's what the New Texas Men's Championship means. These are some of the highest prestige titles in the sport today. And right now, King gonna use that power and size to her advantage into the corner. Clean break.
As we said, I mean, Charity, there is no one quite like her in the strength department here in New Texas Pro. And Jordan needs to be careful, because if she can't utilize that submission ability or speed and agility that she possesses as well, she will find herself in the clutches of the women's champion, and things will be ending badly for the challenger here tonight.
Yeah, a little bit of disrespect from the challenger, but I wonder if that's just confidence coming into a big title fight here. And Trent, you got a front row seat at Snakebite to see that title change hands. What was it like in the building? How did it feel? Was it a shock when Charity King walked out with that title?
I'll tell you this, I've seen Charity and Vert Vixen a handful of times here in New Texas Pro, and Charity coming close oh so many times, just not able to reach the top of the mountain, not quite able to get the job done. That just shows the type of competitor and champion that Vert Vixen has been in her time here in New Texas Pro. But for Charity King to finally reach the pinnacle of the New Texas Pro women's division here and capturing that championship was an all-taking moment for people to witness back in Baytown.
Yeah, I think what I've really liked from Charity King is that she hasn't compromised who she is. She is herself all the way 100% of the time. What a lariat, and that might do it. Well, only a 1 count. You know, Charity King, she comes in, she wrestles her style. She is the same way backstage as she is in that ring, and she's been uncompromising, winning championships all over the world.
Yeah, since she has kind of branched out from that partnership, that longtime partnership with Danny B a while ago, she has been on her own woman, and she has put this women's division on notice. And you were seeing a Jordan Blade right there holding her lower back, feeling it right now at the moment.
Yeah, and you hear the crowd chanting one more time. They want to see the power.
Man.
Yeah, that is all strength. Oh my God, yeah. I think Jordan Blade needs to. She needs to get out of here.
Yeah, Jordan hearing that and seeing. Yeah, I don't blame her.
Yeah, 5 more times is not what Jordan Blade is going to be able to withstand from Charity King, the champion, taking Chase to the outside. And you wonder if this is where Blade wants to be against a powerhouse like King. I don't know that you want to get in a strike contest, a walk-in brawl here. Oh, come on. Now, wait. Lowering that base is the champion, and face first goes Blade into that ring apron. Another one.
Oh, the fans loving the champion here in Austin today.
Charging in. Oh, wait, no one home.
Face first went Charity into the steel ring post.
Oh, no!
And into the chair in the front row. Well, there goes the chair deposit.
Oh, no. Well, happy birthday, Biss. It's going to cost you. Oh, and look at Jordan Blade. Using the ring post and using chairs as a weapon. Celebrating like she won the damn title, Trent.
I mean, if she wants the title, she's going to have to find a way to get Charity back into the ring. I mean, I guess you can, celebrate small victories and not getting decapitated right there at the hands of the women's champion. Now capitalizing.
Cover. I mean, hooking both legs, too.
Just getting a 2 count right there.
Yeah, I wonder the deeper this match goes, if Jordan Blade's going to have to change up that strategy. She was just getting thrown around in the early stages of this match. Oh, look at this. These snap jabs to the face of King, and she's just not covering up. She doesn't have an answer for any of them. Oh, out of nowhere, the point of that elbow might have just caught her on the button.
Oh, that lackadaisical, arrogant cover right there might have cost her.
A great strike game there from Jordan Blade. Not what I was expecting here. This part of this match, thought she was going to try to lock up King, keep her down.
Yeah, I mean, someone who prides themselves on being a submission sniper, as she calls herself. We have seen Jordan Blade try to go toe-to-toe with Charity King. Not something that we have grown accustomed to seeing her opponents do so far.
No, and it's had some success, but this is what happens when you get in those clutches of the Beauty and the Beast, but no one home on the senton. Blade picking her spots, big boot. Well, you gotta wonder how much Jordan Blade is willing to take in a match like this. Cover. Only 2. She's just taking some punishment, but she just gets back up, comes charging in fast, and oh, here's that submission style. Locking it in.
This is what we were expecting to see out of Blade in this match.
Come on, grab a handful of the damn hair, come on! Hear the crowd getting behind King. Yeah, but King in the middle of that ring, she has to shift so much of her body over. Oh, grabbing the wrist. And look at this, Trent, locking it up. Absolutely
look at that
brutalizing
shoulder.
her.
My goodness, that shoulder's going to come out of socket. Charity's on the mat. She's got nowhere else to go right now.
Oh, this might be a new champion here. It might just be one and done for Charity King.
Oh, in just her first title defense,
Yeah.
she could be seeing it slip out of her hands.
But reaches foot on the bottom rope.
Great ring awareness by the champion, being aware of her surroundings and reaching back for that bottom rope, knowing that she could break the hold and save her championship right now.
And Charity is down right here, but trying to get back to her feet. Blade just kind of playing with her food here. Oh. Blade kind of goading her into a striking competition here. Not sure this is where you want to be.
That's what I was about to say. I don't know if this is a wise move by the challenger. This is the forte of the champion.
Yeah, but Blade is just taking it on the chin, and she's
still on her
standing.
feet.
Little separation, charging in, duck.
Change of direction.
Oh, hang on. Looking for a...
Oh, she got a fisherman suplex up on the champion.
I mean, that was a short pull fisherman, but it was effective as... Oh, no! Wow, King putting everything she had behind that lariat. See the way she got up on her toes to follow through, and Blade get turned inside out. Both women down in this women's title matchup.
Now, the type of punishment being dished out in this women's championship match, just as we have come to expect in the TX8 tournament. What a tournament that we have going on right now. The second round coming up in just a little bit as we move on through. The new Texas Pro World Championship up for grabs as well. But right now we are talking about the women's championship. Who's gonna come away with the women's title? And Charity doing her best right now to take that thing home. Did you see Jordan's face get rocked on that forearm?
Yeah, nowhere to go when you're in the corner like that and turned over by the champ.
Oh, another big line by Charity.
She's just using that strength, Trent. She looks unstoppable right now.
This is the beast side of Charity that we have come to see. That full Nelson slam. Now here's a cover by the champion. Hook of the leg, only two on that near fall.
And King, I think, showing a little bit of frustration, but she's staying within her box here. She knows what kind of match she has to wrestle. It has to be near perfect against Blade, because if she gets caught in another submission, Trent, I don't know that she's going to escape.
Yeah, and it brings the question with that submission hold now, as you see Jordan trying to take her down to a knee.
Oh, wow.
And that knee going right across the face now. Here's a stack-up pin.
Only two. We saw that last submission, and Charity had nowhere to go. Oh, look at this. Body scissors, and there's that rear naked choke. Oh, and it looks locked in deep, Trent. This is dangerous for your champion.
Yeah, Charity might be done for right here. She's in the center of the ring now, trying to reach over, arm or leg, something to get the bottom rope to break the hold.
Oh, she's just trying to bend the arms back.
Oh, look at this.
She's going to pure power here, Trent.
Oh, hyperextending that arm to break the hold as the crowd here in Austin getting behind the champion, now picking her up on her shoulder. Oh my goodness, what a drop.
Sheer drop face first. Oh!
Off the ropes goes Charity.
Big girl senton. My God!
The momentum swing has gone. Oh no, I spoke too soon. As Jordan moved out of the way of that senton, now a German suplex dropped her on the back of her head.
And I don't think King is used to getting thrown around that way.
That sidekick now going for a pin. Oh, just two.
I gotta say, not a lot in that kick out, Trent. That shoulder just barely coming up off the mat.
No, there was not a lot of energy, it looked like, out of Charity left right there. But Jordan right there could be out of ideas. You see the frustration mounting on the challenger's face, and now just resorting to taunting tactics.
Yeah, you don't really see Charity King get thrown around a lot that we just saw Jordan Blade do to her. And oh, now hang on. What is she thinking? Gotch style? Could be looking for a pile driver.
Might be a little too much to ask for, as Charity turns things around with a back body drop, sending Blade down. Now in the corner is Charity. Here comes Jordan. Back elbow meeting to the face of Blade. Blade going right back after it. A Uranagi slam in the corner. Charity's going, my.
The ring is coming apart. This match is breaking down. What a slam! bam!
A king's kiss. This could be it, and Charity retains.
The winner of this match, and still New Texas Pro Women's Champion, Charity King.
Well, the whole damn ring came apart in that one as Charity King put it all on the line to retain that Women's Championship.
And still standing tall on the mountain of New Texas Pro is Beauty and Beast, Charity King.
Jordan Blade wrestled an incredible match, but came up just short as Charity King, I think, has just made it a lot harder to climb that mountain to grab that title as the bottom rope is kaput here, Trent.
Well, fans, coming up, we've got the second round action of the TX8 Tournament as well as the world title. As you see the women's champion making her way out here of Austin.
I mean, we're going to have to kind of take a step back and collect ourselves here.
We're going to continue with a singles match set for one fall. It is a semi-final match in the 2026 Texas 8.
Well, fans, we're back from intermission. There you see a look at the updated bracket with the second round coming your way. And first up on that second round matchup.
Hey, look, he won his match. He deserves to be here. Yeah, you won your first round match. Yeah. Okay, well, Tim Bosby feels very strongly about Tim Bosby, which is good. Everyone needs a fan, and I guess he's his own number one. It's Tim Bosby, by hook or by crook, took that first round matchup.
Introducing first, representing the Wild Card from Memphis, Tennessee. He is the new king of Memphis, Tim Bosby.
And Tim Bosby knocking off Marty Snow to be here with a low blow, but by hook or by crook again, he's here, and Great has some more words for Ted.
Well, let's see what else he's going to conjure Ted into saying.
Once again, even though he is not from this shitty state,
Come on.
he is the best wrestler here, and he will go on to become the new king of Texas.
Oh, he already fancies himself the new king of Memphis, looking to take over the state of Texas now.
And I just don't know if anyone can stop Tim Bosby.
I don't know, Eric. Is this the guy that you want representing the state of Texas?
Absolutely not, but I don't know if I have a choice in this as Bosby fired up, ready to take on our next first round winner. This young man has really shown up and shown out. Jesse Funaki.
And his opponent, representing the San Antonio Corpus Christi District from San Antonio, Texas, Jastin Funaki.
Knocking off LVJ, the last man to enter the tournament. Funaki's clutching at that lower back a little bit. You know, this is what happens in tournaments like this. The deeper you go, the more wear and tear on your body. And Trent, you gotta think that that's gotta be a target for Tim Bosby.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, look, take nothing away from Bosby, like him or hate him. The man is fantastic inside the squared circle. Athletic prowess. We saw it on full display in the first round against Marty Snow. But we also saw, as you said, the lower back of Jesse Funaki go through some torture in that first round matchup with LVJ. And Tim Bosby, you know, was watching back that matchup to study in the short period of time we had to study against who his opponent would be in this second round.
Well, you see both men being checked by our referee here.
Our referee should check and see if that backpack's under the ring again.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bosby using that loaded backpack to his advantage, at least for a distraction.
Well, the bell is rung, and the crowd is chanting Memphis sucks. I think getting under the skin of Tim Bosby, who, you know, coming into Texas, not a local guy, got that wild card spot that I know a lot of guys were vying for. But Bosby has proved, being in the second round here, that he belongs in this tournament.
Yeah, he wants to prove that he is not only the best in his region, but the best here in the state of Texas as well. And he's utilizing a power advantage against Jesse. Oh, yeah.
You see that right away, throwing off Funaki, and then Funaki grabbing at that lower back.
And Jesse doesn't want to flag any weaknesses at all in this matchup, but when you're in such pain like that, to go up against someone like Bosby, you can't help but wince after the punishment that you've endured thus far.
Yeah, I mean, it's instinct, right? You're clutching at that injury and right back at it, and there's a lot of frustration from the young man from San Antonio. Second-generation wrestlers, Funaki, and yeah, I think Bosby, he's not taking Funaki very seriously here, Trent.
Well, as we said, you know, it takes a thread of arrogance, if you will, and confidence as he's trying to throw Jesse back into the corner successful. Jesse trying to get out and create some space, not able to do so, but finds a way out and getting some shots in right there. Oh,
yeah, that was
by the throat, throws him back in.
Oh, wait a second, he just landed on the top rope.
I mean, how do you deny the athleticism of Funaki? Well,
yeah, I guess just like this with pure power and strength. Oh, wait a second. Oh, he landed, rolled through. Did you see that?
Yeah, Bosby didn't, though, however.
Ducking the line off the ropes. Comes through, and Funaki rolling here. And you got to wonder, no bottom rope in play, I think, probably for the rest of this show, Trent, as we saw it go down during that Charity King match.
Yeah, the bottom cable fans snapping at the ending towards that women's championship match, out of commission for the rest of the show. It's going to be a 2-rope show from here on out.
Yeah, and Bosby going to use that advantage of no bottom rope to hightail it and get outside, because Funaki, he's going to go up over the top, landing on the apron, trying for a punt, but nice catch by Bosby.
Oh, no. Oh, no! That lower back, that already injured lower back, enduring even more punishment now.
Oh, did you see the way that when he hit that apron, his body spun, turned, and he rolled inside? I just can't even imagine that locked up pain that Funaki's enduring. And look at this, already putting his hands on the trophy. Claiming it as his own is Bosby.
Well, if there's any fans of professional hockey, putting your hands on a trophy is a bad omen, and maybe that might be the case for Bosby, looking to disprove that as well.
Yeah, and it looks like he's disproving it here, because he is in full control of Funaki. And look at the power.
Oh.
We saw this in the first round against Marty Snow, these scoop slams with authority, Trent.
I mean, there's so much power that Tim Bosby possesses and utilizes that against his opponents. And Eric, I know a fan favorite in Jesse Funaki, and I like him personally as well, but I just don't know how much more punishment the guy can endure so far, especially at the hands of Bosby.
You know, it's... Oh! The chops coming through, echoing around the arenas. Funaki trying to make this comeback here, but not happening. And, you know, we're talking about Funaki, this young upstart and everything. Bosby's 22 years old.
Yeah, I mean,
this guy has had so much success in his young career. We look at him like he's a veteran, Trent. And, you know, holding that Action Wrestling Championship for over a year. Tim Bosby has been unstoppable everywhere he's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard some rumblings of the future, the rising star, if you will, of Tim Bosby. How rumblings of a certain ID, if you know what I mean, credentials.
Would not surprise me is Tim Bosby sending the referee over to check on Funaki. There's just that waistlock suplex throwing Funaki off, and the crowd trying to get him back into this thing. And you're right, I think Bosby's probably on the short list for a lot of guys, and that's why New Texas flagged him for this very Texas 8 tournament. I
mean, there's a reason why he was picked as a wild card representative anywhere in the country. And I mean, Bosby now admonishing the referee to count here, trying to finish things off in the second round, only a 2 count. As you see Jesse Funaki gasping for air and wincing back in pain.
And back at it, laying down and just taking the air, taking the breath out of Funaki.
Ah, man, Bosby very confident. I mean, could be cruising on his way to the TX8 final. And that is not something the fans here in Austin want to see at all. Neither does Jesse Funaki, trying to battle back, but just not able to do so.
I just don't know that there's a lot behind the offense of Funaki right now. Trent, it just seems like these weak right hands coming into the midsection aren't going to get the job done.
I mean, if somehow Tim Bosby can get a victory out here, you might as well give the assist to LVJ.
Yeah. Oh! That DDT might even the odds there, and you're right, LVJ took it so much out of Funaki, targeting that lower back, those ribs, and both men are down here. I think that equalizer of a DDT might have knocked Bosby loopy.
I mean, Jesse just reaching down deep, trying to get some sort of offensive move done. And right now, if anything else, bought him some time, a breather, if you will, right now to stop the offensive onslaught that Bosby has put on so far. Ducking that shot right now. Funaki giving one, ducking another.
Yeah, Bosby swinging wild there, Trent.
Now Funaki trying to get some more shots, trying to get the momentum back into his corner. Oh, and there you see the power, those strong, powerful legs of Bosby just breaking and throwing Jesse into
look at that!
tornado DDT out of the corner, and Bosby's on the opposite end now.
Yeah, Bosby up in that corner, but he looks like he's on Dream Street here. There's that running single leg drop kick. Bosby might be out just gripping onto that rope. Well, no bottom rope here, so Funaki's gonna have to figure it out. Going up to the top.
Up high.
What a crossbody!
Into a pin. Just a near fall at 2. Man, Jesse nearly sneaking away. I don't want to say the word stealing a victory, but barely, narrowly coming away with it.
Well, you see the way that Bosby's been in control almost this whole match, and Funaki's just been trying to put together a flurry of offense that, oh, no.
Oh, right across the knee. My God, did you see that?
Oh, that's got to do it.
Oh, how did he kick out at 2? That power bomb right across the top of the leg, into that knee, into the back. My gosh.
What a move by Bosby, and the straps are coming down. It looks like he is finished with this matchup here.
Well, Bosby with the straps down, looking to put things away and punch his ticket into the finals here today. Up on the shoulders. Oh, Jesse trying to slide out into a sunset flip, has the shoulders down.
No way, no way!
Oh, the much taller Bosby able to kick his way out of that predicament.
Looking for that clash again.
Oh, over the top. Did you see that? Oh, release German suplex on the back of his head.
The way Funaki just folded there, I mean, that was devastating. The body of Jesse has to be hurt here.
He folded like one of the chairs in the front row earlier in the day.
I can't believe what we have seen from Tim Bosby in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, if you want to create a wrestler for you gamers out there, Tim Bosby is the prototype that you want to play with.
Yeah, he's 10 out of 10 in every attribute. This guy's a cheat code everywhere he goes, and I'm not sure. Oh, you got to be kidding me. A suplex off this is going to be devastating to that lower back and the ribs of Jesse Funaki. It might tear down this whole building.
Especially those lights right there.
Yeah, no kidding. Is Funaki trying to find some fight here. Oh, a headbutt!
Oh, it stunned Bosby. Bosby's down. Jesse now in the corner.
Yeah, it's not something you see from him very often. And look at this. Charging right back. See the way he jumped to that second rope. Oh, no. No. Oh, up in the shoulders, precarious position. Funaki,
back elbows.
Firing down and all the way through. Oh, he's got him. Power bomb.
Stacked up. Could he do it here?
No, the kick out, wait.
No,
into
the clash. Jesse got the clash.
Turn him over.
Sit down, shoulders down. Oh my gosh.
Was that the best shot of Jesse Funaki? What else does he have up his sleeve, Trent?
That might have been the biggest move in the arsenal, but Jesse, oh, look at this, Eric. He's still got one left, lining him up. Oh, going
no.
for the Psycho knee. Bosby moved out the way.
Hey, now wait a second. We saw this earlier.
Oh, he did it all over
again.
Bosby pulling the referee towards him to where he can't see the rear kick between the uprights of Funaki.
Come on, not this way. Not this damn way.
Oh, Bosby now putting Funaki up on his shoulders.
F5. That's all she wrote. Tim Bosby
on his way to the finals.
Taking a moment to flex.
Just like he said he would.
The cover. Only two. Wait.
Oh, what a roll up. Got it.
The winner of this match, and moving on to the finals of the Texas 8, Jastin Funaki.
Funaki lied in wait, grabbed the arms in a backslide, stole the win from this cheater, Tim Bosby, and he punched his ticket to the finals, Trent.
Jesse Funaki somehow reaching down deep within his soul.
Hey, now wait! Oh, come on!
Oh, no! The match is already over!
Can we get... Come on!
Oh, Bosby absolutely incensed!
No. Laying his hands on the officials here. What the hell is this?
Oh, up on the shoulders now. Going for the F5 with a twist again. And Bosby absolutely ticked off that he is not gonna be represented in the finals in this tournament, but the damage has been done.
Yeah, the trophy slipping through the fingers of Bosby here as Funaki stole it on a backslide. Bosby out of the Texas 8 tournament, but Funaki is down and out in the middle of this ring. What does this mean for our finals, Trent?
Well, it means Jesse Funaki is going to be in the finals, but how much of Jesse Funaki is going to make it there?
I mean, what condition is he going to be in here?
Moving on to the finals of the Texas 8, Jesse Funaki.
I mean, as exciting as that finish was to see Funaki come out with a victory, I mean, you got to feel for this young kid now who's got an even higher uphill battle ahead. As we are moving on now, we just saw Jesse punch his ticket to the finals. Now, who is he going to face?
Final match in the 2026 Texas 8. It is a singles match set for one fall. And it is also for the Lonestar Championship.
Well, this man has been on a tear. This man cannot be stopped. And this man's in our semifinals for the Texas 8 tournament. We're calling him a man, but he looks like a damn monster. Your Lonestar Champion, Timur the Great.
Introducing first, representing the Houston District, from Houston, Texas, weighing 255 pounds. He is the reigning and defending Lonestar Champion. He is unchained. He is the Wrath. He is the Conqueror. Timur the Great.
Well, Timur the Great knocked off Desimus in the first round. In moments, it looked like Desimus would move on with a big victory. But Timur just too much man to overcome.
I mean, the power that this man possesses is a reason why he's called the Wrath. And he put it on full display in that first round matchup. And I unfortunately fear for Ollie Summers that we're going to see it here again in the second round.
Yeah, I mean, Timur has just been an absolute monster again, putting this Lonestar title on the line. And look at this. Ollie Summers maybe showing a little bit of different heart here. And Ollie is here in a semifinal matchup, but he has a lot to prove against Timur the Great.
And his opponent, representing the Austin District, from Austin, Texas,
has put Austin on his back and carried it to the semifinals here. He has shut down the naysayers. Danny Orion, Karaoke, Cuddy, and more, who said that he doesn't belong as the representative. But love-struck Ollie Summers proves that he belongs here. But Trent, does he have enough in the tank to overcome this tank of a man in our Lonestar Champion?
Look, we know Ollie has a ton of heart. No pun intended there for Summers. But it is going to take a massive amount. You saw the brand new graphic of the screen on his entrance, the heartbeat. The heartbeat of Austin is what Ollie wants to be, what he has strived to be, and prove that in this tournament. But I fear, Eric, it is going to take a lot more than heart and determination to get the job done against the Lonestar Champion.
And there you see it, the Lonestar title on the line through this whole tournament.
I mean, if Ollie comes away with a victory to advance into the finals, he marches into the finals as a champion.
Referee doing final checks, the bell is rung, and oh, here they come
real
right
quick.
at it! Out of nowhere, Ollie Summers, this must be the strategy. Hit him hard and hit him fast. He can't take any time here as Timur's gonna look to put him away.
Oh, he got caught with a power slam off the ropes.
Yeah, this is not what Ollie wants. We saw him start so hot, but it just might be too much to overcome.
No, it could be it
Yeah,
before it really
oh, wait a
begins.
second.
Oh no, sidestep and shoulder first into the middle rope.
Oh, to the back of the head, and Teeour going to the outside. Oh, here comes Ollie, up and over. Field goal, it's good.
Stuns Timur in the front row.
And look at that, no bottom rope, a little change in offense here
And you
from
know,
Ollie.
Eric, we made mention of the bottom rope, but how much is that going to change things for the competitors moving forward into this matchup? Not just in the tournament, but moving forward here on the rest of the card tonight.
Oh, look at that, throwing Ollie back through the chairs into the third row here.
Well, we already
at
lost the
Backwood Bar.
deposit, so all bets are off
Yeah,
now.
why not? Bottom rope gone, chairs broken and mangled. And this is the wake of destruction that has been left in Timur's path, Trent.
Well, Ollie trying to fight off any destruction on that path as the battle has taken place now on the outside.
No.
Oh, face first, or shoulder, I should say, rather.
You wonder if Ollie Summers, you see he's favoring that arm a little bit, and I think this is exactly what Teeour wants in a match like this. Oh, yeah, that time it was the arm caught full on, and I think Teeour knows that love bomber is going to be the destruction.
That's exactly what I was going to bring up.
Look at this, back at it.
Saw the love bomber play a factor in Ollie Summers moving on, and now targeting that arm, taking the biggest weapon in Summers' arsenal out of the equation now in this matchup.
Yeah, and Ollie hit so hard with that right. You know, he's a right-hander. Not much of a south. Yeah, he's just trying to throw the right, but there's not a lot behind that there.
This is the first time that these two have faced off with one another in singles competition, but make no mistake about it, we've mentioned the tag team careers of both of these individuals have crossed paths before in the past. That malicious triple threat ladder match that they had maybe a couple of years ago for those tag team titles, but now vying for singles gold here in the TX8 tournament.
Yeah, and the tag team partner of Ollie Summers was Danny Orion, last year's Texas 8 winner. 2 count there, but not a lot behind it. And Danny Orion didn't have a lot of glowing things to say about his former friend and Ollie Summers' former tag team partner coming into this tournament.
Well, Eric, how many times do you see a tag team diminish or break up and they have, you know, great things to say about one another? There's a reason why these two individuals are now singles competitors, and it isn't because there was a compassion or love or a, let's just call it what it is. They didn't shake hands and walk their own separate ways.
Absolutely not. You know, Danny Orion, so focused as a singles competitor, going to be challenging for that new Texas World Championship here tonight against the one called Manders. Feels like that's been on the back burner for a little while, but Danny calling his shot at our last show here in Austin. But right now, Teeour is just chopping down the Austin representative.
Timur showcasing that dominance that we have seen at the Wrath Beyond, especially since winning that Lonestar Championship. But the fans here in Austin, fully supportive and behind their representative of the Austin district. But right now, it looks like he's going for a staycation trip, if you will.
I mean, Ollie leaving his feet. That is so scary. Could be separation, a tear in a bicep. You got to think about your future of your career if you're Ollie Summers and the damage that the Lonestar Champion is putting into you right here.
Oh, looking to put things up. And
right into the lights. Yeah, might want to count the lights. Ollie Summers taking him for a walk all over South Austin.
A vision quest as Ollie Summers has gone on right there. And that usually, Eric, is the precursor to things ending for Timur's opponents. As you see the Wrath lining up in the corner right now, looking to blast his way into the finals.
Oh! Ollie saw it coming! Drop down mule kick! Oh, that might have been his best shot, Trent.
No, he's got the Lonestar Champion stunned right now.
That was on the money.
Definitely X marks the spot.
Oh, but yeah, there's nothing.
Man.
Ollie has to change his game plan. He can't come in with that right. He cannot keep throwing that right.
No, that arm is basically done for. Ollie gonna have to go with just one arm in this matchup, and that's gonna be absolute
look at this.
trouble.
The heart of Ollie Summers, he's back to his feet. He will not stay down. He put so much pressure on himself coming into this Texas 8 to prove that he belonged, to prove that he could put Austin on his back and win this whole damn thing.
And look at this, he's showing that same resiliency standing up to Timur that we saw when Ollie had to take those lashings just a few months ago. He stood and faced it like a man, right to it, and sidestepping Timur right now. Oh, and now using the legs once again. That might be the best option for Ollie at this point.
Ollie Summers trying to throw the back line, but it doesn't even take Timur off his feet here. He has to change the game plan, Trent. He has to mix it up. Trying for the love bomber, but I think he's doing more damage to himself than he is his opponent.
But see, Ollie is going to what he knows, what he is used to utilizing to get a victory here in professional wrestling. But unfortunately, that has been taken away, and he's just not aware of how to change course right now without that right arm.
Well, Ollie Summers, not much of a high flyer, and he's gonna crash and burn as Timur. Oh no, no.
Double underhook up on the shoulders, the Spirit Crusher. And Timur is going to the final.
The winner of this match, and still Lonestar Champion, and moving on to the finals of the Texas 8, Timur the Great.
Timur the Great, just too much man. Too much monster for Ollie Summers, and the Houston representative is moving on to the finals. Trent, can't say I'm surprised.
No, quite frankly, the favorite to win this whole tournament is moving on to the finals, just as he feels he rightfully should. Already, as a Lonestar Champion, could be on his way to a future World Championship opportunity.
Yeah, and the finals are set, and Ollie Summers on the outside. Look, it's all heart, and the way he fought was so heartfelt, but he just came up short in the Texas 8 tournament. Still a fan favorite. You got to give it up for Ollie Summers.
Yeah, the finals now set with Jesse and Timur. We're going to get a rematch of that. We got a little precursor of that at Audacity of Hope. We'll talk more about that as we get to it.
Timur the Great for the finals of the Texas 8. And also, we now know that that will be for the Lonestar Championship. That'll be coming up in just a little bit. But the following contest is a singles match set for one fall.
Yeah, this is one that kind of got put on the books a little late, Trent, but hey, it's Easter, so why not? He is risen Deathmatch Jesus himself is ready to show Austin what he's made of.
Introducing first, from St. Petersburg, but of Austin, Texas, Vladimir Putin's least favorite wrestler, Muerte Prinzo, the Royal Road Rasputin, the patron saint of Texas Deathmatch Wrestling, the undying Dimitri Alexandrov!
And what better day than to have Dimitri Alexandrov in action this Easter Sunday in a hell of a knockdown, drag-out fight that we're expecting in this one. And listen to that crowd. Bless up.
Well, if you want to call Dimitri well, he does pride himself on being Deathmatch Jesus, so I'll take this one right here. If you want to call Dimitri Deathmatch Jesus, you can call this man right here the deranged Easter Bunny.
And his opponent, fighting out of Houston, Texas, he is the infamous Killah Kash!
And Killah Kash is here. You feel the bass throughout this entire arena. These two men requested this not be a deathmatch trend. These two men want a fight, a wrestling match in this ring. And I am stunned. I cannot believe what we're about to see.
Well, I think that's for the betterment of the fans that are here in attendance, because if these two had it under deathmatch rules, there's nothing that could contain these two. The walls of the backwood bar, the taco trucks that are here would all be in danger of being utterly destroyed.
The ring's in danger of being utterly destroyed. We're down a rope.
We were already down one rope. I mean, we're already a third of the way there.
Yeah, this match, very interesting. Looking for the handshake here. Respect from Dimitri. Oh, and spoke with Dimitri a little bit earlier about this matchup. He told me, you know, he's locked horns with Killah Kash before. They're no strangers to each other here in a regular wrestling match. Very interested to see what they both bring. But I think something that is maybe sticking in the craw of Dimitri Alexandrov is that he's never beat Killah Kash one-on-one. That's shocking to hear with the pedigree that Dimitri comes in here with, the titles, the accolades everywhere. He's been in the US. He's never beat Killah Kash one-on-one.
As shocking as that is, and I can agree with you on that, but at the same token, look at the other side of it here. We're talking about Killah Kash. The man is infamous for a reason. To be able to have a victory over Killah Kash would be a feather, or should, in this case for Dimitri, be another thorn in the crown for Alexandrov. But Killah Kash literally can stand toe-to-toe with some of the biggest, baddest individuals inside the ring. We saw him go toe-to-toe in a traditional wrestling match, as we're seeing here tonight, with someone the likes of Carter Black, a former New Texas Pro World Champion.
And here Dimitri locked in this side headlock again. Very, very interesting. We have a straight wrestling match from both these men, but don't be surprised when it starts breaking down into a fight. But again, not a no DQ match. This is a professional wrestling match being contained within a New Texas ring. I want to thank everyone watching on IWTV and YouTube. Couldn't be doing this without you bringing the best action in all of Texas right here from Austin. Is Kash and Dimitri having a few words with each other here in the early goings of this match. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I think the respect might be out the window.
Yeah.
Pie-facing each other, and that's the language they both speak. It's just, you know, physicality. There's a right hand from Dimitri. Oh my God! We just potatoed him there. Oh, that chop, but I don't think it's phasing Kash. Oh, Dimitri wants, take your best shot. He wants to see what Killah Kash has.
Yeah, I mean, these two are going to test each other's mettle.
Oh! Blesses him on this Easter Sunday. No, this is a back and forth here. locking. Oh! Yeah, it's breaking down. This is starts on knife edge. I think they're just slaps.
Yeah, I mean, we knew this one wasn't going to be pretty when it was announced.
No, and Dimitri said that this match was so important to him to put away that demon of Killah Kash, the man he's never beat.
Yeah, and I mean, like, how does that play a role into this matchup, being in the head of Dimitri Alexandrov that he has never beaten Kash?
Everyone needs to get out of the way right now, and there's a baseball slide with authority.
Well, the absence of the bottom rope providing much more space for contact.
What the hell is Dimitri doing? Second, no. Oh my God, he caught him. Oh my God, he caught him. Kash has him locked in. Oh! Uranagi to the apron. Oh no. Oh! A hammer blow crashing into the ribs of Deathmatch Jesus. Referee administering the count. Oh! Well, everyone here at the Backwood Bar getting a front row seat to this knockdown, drag-out fight.
Yeah, literally up close and personal right there in our front row. And this is not a no disqualification, no count out, not type of rule. This is a traditional wrestling match.
And again, Kash just rolled in like you were talking about, Trent, just rolled in, broke the count, because this is a wrestling match as much as it's turning into a brawl.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we expected though, Eric, isn't it though? A brawl between two of the most dominant and deranged, if you will, in their own right, competitors in New Texas Pro.
Watching all the fans get an up-close and personal look here, getting fired up, watching Dimitri and Kash duke it out. And what? Oh, no.
Up on his shoulder now?
Yeah, but Dimitri has to figure. Oh, Kash saw it coming. Oh, no! Dimitri. Yeah, that was smart.
Oh, no! Cannonball! Off the apron onto the concrete floor here.
And Dimitri back to his feet. He is charging, getting fired up. That's a chair, but there's no. This is not a no DQ match. Oh, you heard bang.
Yep. And Dimitri realizing it after the referee admonished him, and now there's an elbow drop up there.
Cactus Jack-esque, even without the chair, as Dimitri goes flying, put his body on the line. No mats on the outside, just concrete here at the Backwood Bar.
Yeah, but that's something these two are very, very comfortable with in this matchup. And you saw Dimitri going back to the well right there, his forte, his strength of utilizing weapons. But unfortunately, that had to put a pause in that. And again, as this straight wrestling match, that's playing a factor in the mentality of Dimitri Alexandrov, wanting to go for a strength here.
Oh my God!
As Kash just goes for a strong arm line right across the throat.
Yeah, but Dimitri pulled him down, almost a flatliner, and both men are hurting. I mean, that was a lot to take out from Kash. He just withstood so much. And Kash has that big, big frame. You know, the deeper you go in a match like this, you know, the harder it is to get yourself moving when you're the size of Kash. But Dimitri still, oh my God.
Yeah, these two just fighting it out on their knees now. Shot for shot.
Oh, it's like a prison yard
literally
fight.
Asking for it is Alexandrov, you see right there. And I mean, we know that these two can take punishment. We know they can dish out punishment. The question is, how long is these two going to be able to withstand it? And right now, they are on their feet, just duking it out like a hockey fight.
Oh, these headbutts. Now we're deep in Killah Kash's territory. What is he thinking? Off the ropes.
Picking him up.
This.
Oh,
into
change
the
of
corner.
direction.
Smart. German suplex. Plants Dimitri. And Kash is in total control here, Trent.
Yeah, he's in control right now.
And Kash, I mean, he's a little frustrated the crowd's getting behind Dimitri so much. Okay, well, there's no bottom rope, so Kash is going to the second. I don't know about this. This is, no, Dimitri's out. Oh, my God!
Oh, the blockbuster!
What? Flipping neckbreaker, and he hangs on. The power!
Oh my God! This has got to be all. Oh, I kicked out at 2. Dimitri kicked out at 2.
I don't know how you take the punishment Dimitri's taking and keep coming. This is insane,
I don't
Trent.
know how you can be the size of Killah Kash and be able to pull off what we just witnessed.
Crazy. Oh, and now just these right hands. You know he's driving that knuckle right into the forehead.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just looking to split open the forehead of his opponent. A boot to the face.
Oh,
That Kash still on his feet, though.
It stuns him right now. Another one right there. Kash now down onto a knee.
Oh, Dimitri with a boot.
Dimitri getting some
Oh!
of himself back up, and now the knee right across the face, covering, draped across the shoulders. Just a 2 count,
Yeah,
though.
that was not going to be enough to keep Kash down, but Dimitri hoping that it was just a flash knockout. Deathmatch Jesus in a wrestling ring, trying to put away Killah Kash here. Oh! Big elbow. Dimitri has a lot in the tank to be moving at this speed here, Trent.
Oh, right into the corner, spinning heel kick from Kash. Capitalizing with a cover hook in the leg, too. Oh, not enough.
I mean, that's a 300-plus pound frame. I don't know how you throw your body like that. My God.
I'm not so sure how you were able to kick out of something like that either.
Yeah, I
But
mean, it's a gargantuan task just to get Kash off of your body in a lateral press.
But you see Dimitri reaching down deep. He wants to get that monkey off his back. He wants to get that win against Kash.
Oh, hang on. He could be looking for another blockbuster, and Dimitri saw it coming. Grabbing at the leg. I mean, there's just no offense there. That is a desperation move. Just trying to slow Kash down.
He's just holding on to his leg.
Yeah, and I think he's just holding on for dear life
Oh,
here.
but look at this.
Yeah,
Kash is
is trying
holding
to choke him out.
He's trying to get a guillotine
Oh
right
my God.
there.
Oh,
wait,
my God.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
On the shoulders of Alexandrov, holding up high.
Oh!
A driver cover.
He did it!
Dimitri has got the
Who won this match? Dimitri Alexandrov!
Deep in this matchup, out of nowhere, Dimitri using that strength to use Killah Kash's size against him and keep him down for 3. But look at this. Kash is already getting back to his damn feet, Trent.
Though that is the power of Killah Kash, but these two have a long history of one another. But finally, Dimitri getting a win against Killah Kash. Extending the hand of sportsmanship. Like we said, these two have a history with one another, and this time,
there you go.
Kash giving a show of respect.
A lot of respect there. Killah Kash and Dimitri Alexandrov.
Now Dimitri in the corner, and look, the birthday boys here on the apron right now. Justin Bissonette.
What is Biss? I mean, this wasn't on our scorecard here. It is his birthday, so I guess we'll let it go.
I mean, he kind of is in charge.
So,
He can turn the mic on.
These two are probably two of my best friends in this business. And because of that, I felt like I should tell you face to face, Kash, that New Texas is not going to book you versus Jack Calloway. So we feel like it's gotten too personal. We're not going to sanction that match. However, May 24th, Bat City 2 will be right here at Backwood Bar. And we're going to set up this ring, most of it at least. And it'll be here. And if these fans want to watch at their own risk, we figure, you know, while the ring is available, you and Jack can come out here. You can figure out your differences. Unsanctioned.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't think Jack Calloway's gonna like that one bit.
That is right up the alley of Kash.
But here's the deal. It's the last time ever. Right? We will use whatever political power we have to make sure that match never happens again in Texas. May 24th is the last chance you have to do it.
Well, those two have been battling all across the state for months at it now. And Biss saying this is the last time. Kash admonishing it, saying, I only need one opportunity. Man. Well, Kash will get his opportunity unsanctioned at Bat City 2. Well, fans, we want to take a moment here tonight to thank our sponsor, Hot Tag. Go to hottag.app. The TX8 is brought to you by Hot Tag. The hottag.app is the wrestling event discovery site. Find indie shows near you, follow your favorite promotions, and never miss a card worth watching. With over 1,300 upcoming events on Hot Tag, there's no reason to go see a show with hottag.app. Hot Tag, go see a show.
I use Hot Tag. It's been working out great for me, and it got me all the info I needed on this one, but I'm ready to move on and keep it going as we turn it back over to Ted to keep this festivities rolling.
Folks, the following contest is a singles match set for one fall. And it is for the new Texas Pro World Championship!
Last year's TX8 winner getting a championship opportunity here tonight. Danny Orion seizing this opportunity tonight, cashing in his 6-shooter contract after winning this 6-shooter ladder match back at Lonestar 6 in December, and thought tonight would be the night to call his shot.
Well, Danny Orion has been on a meteoric rise, win after win, match after match, back in Austin, and back to try to take gold for the first time here as a singles competitor in New Texas. Had the opportunity to sit down with him and Shibashi to discuss this match. I told Danny that I felt like it was a prove-it moment in his career. He has done so much, but he has never climbed the highest mountain here in New Texas and held singles gold trend. And I think he has to win this to prove that he is who he claims to be.
Absolutely, like we said, he was last year's TX8 winner, got that championship opportunity, came up short against Carter Black, but a change of mindset, a change in personality by Danny Orion now, winning that contract back at Lonestar 6, now cashing in here in Austin, Texas, against the one called Manders. Tonight could be the night where Danny Orion becomes undeniable.
And I think that that is something he is desperately looking for, but you want to talk about climbing a mountain. You have to go through the boss of the damn plains to do it. This guy minces no words. I feel like every time I'm around him, it feels like something's different in the air because he's just a guy difficult to be around.
It's like you can feel the aura, the mood change in the building when the music of the champion even hits. Because as we've seen in the past, many times, not just by acquiring the championship, to maintain that championship in his corner, could possibly be lurking around the corner the rest of the Cowboy Way.
And Cowboy Way had been paying off in spades for the one called Manders. Gavin Ash, Thomas Shire, always lurking around like a pack of damn wolves to help this man hold this title and remain the boss of the plains here at New Texas Pro Wrestling.
Defeating Carter Black defeating Izzy James.
I don't want any.
And it's always trouble when he comes over here.
Thank you, man. Oh, I'll take. Honestly, I'll take it. The one called Manders has had his sights set all over the damn world as he has taken to Germany like an American whirlwind, capturing titles and wins everywhere he goes. But here in Austin, not a ton of fans, not a lot of love for the boss of the Plains. Oh, and you see that? Izzy James watching close. Izzy James, the man he knocked off at Snakebite. You had an up-close and personal look at Izzy James in that match. What was it like watching him come so close?
Izzy James had that match won. There was some referee shenanigans, but the Cowboy way obviously not present, and I say that because we didn't see them. And Manders, full well knowing that, took matters into his own hands, doing whatever it took to make sure that he left Baytown with that brand new championship title. But tonight, Danny Orion is going to do whatever he can to make sure he leaves Austin
Folks, once again, the
world champion.
A singles match set for one fall. It is for the new Texas Pro World Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right from AustinSingles.com. He is the winner of the 2025 Texas 8, the winner of the 2026 six-shooter contract. You can't deny Danny Orion!
A huge moment in his career. Can he overcome so much and get it done?
His opponent to my left from Iowa City, Iowa, representing the Cowboy Way. He's a former Action World Champion. He's the 2023 SCI winner. He's a former West Coast Pro Tag Team Champion. He is the 2025 16-karat gold winner. And he is a former WXW Unified World Champion. He is the reigning and he is also going to kick Danny Orion's ass so bad, he will have no option but then to retreat from planet Earth and go back to Maya's world.
Oh, okay. Whoa,
God.
whoa.
He
Hey.
is the reigning, the defending New Texas Pro World Champion, the boss of the Plains, the one called Manders.
Well, you heard the laundry list of accolades, but above all, he is the new Texas World Champion, and he's looking to remain that way after tonight's match.
Well, after the treatment that Danny Orion received, and mine too, I'd have to agree with the fans here at the Backwood Bar.
You know, I might be starting to come around to Manders, honestly. Well, there it is, the new Texas World Championship. Gorgeous championship on the line here tonight. I see Manders dressed in the jeans and the cowboy boots because I think he's expecting this to be a damn fight. It is going to be a damn fight in the way he expects this to be. He let me know that he's from Texas and he wears damn jeans. I just want to make sure I get that out. I might be turning back the other way on Manders.
I mean, the temperature's dropped a little bit here, you know?
Well, Danny Orion, now giving up a lot of size in a match like this.
I mean, look, there's no question. You can look at it with your own two eyes. The size and strength advantage is going to go to the champion in this matchup, but make no mistake about it as well. We have seen Danny Orion use his aerial assault multiple times in his matches.
Oh!
Yeah!
Well, that's one way to start. Danny not going to take it. Manders gonna get the separation. Holding that chest, get a little bit of space from the challenger.
Fans, we thank you for watching on IWTV and YouTube. We have reached a new high of viewership on YouTube at 306 viewers.
Well, that's because of the action that only New Texas can bring to you on IWTV, YouTube, and live right here in Austin, Texas. Can't wait to come right back here in just a short time, but right now, this title on the line, I mean, this is a world-class athlete in Manders. You look at him, for me, he's a guy who passes what I call the dad test, where you show your dad a lot of professional wrestlers, and he goes, look at this guy, look at the hair, look at the look, whatever. He looks at Manders, and he goes, that's a damn fighter. Now, that's the man right there, and I think that's exactly what Manders brings to the ring every time he steps in.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, he is the man right now here in New Texas Pro because he can call himself world champion. And if he continues up that right there, he could be leaving Austin the same as he entered it. Dropped down by Danny Orion.
No.
Oh, got caught on that leapfrog.
Manders saw that coming up to that fireman's carry, but Danny around, standing switch into the corner. Manders giving chase and making him pay. Wow, what a rope walk by Danny, landing on his feet into a drop kick, and down goes the champion. But Manders not going anywhere there. Rolling to the outside.
And the fans pumped up.
Yeah, and some of the younger fans hightailing it as they get around Manders. Wisely so.
And we saw it, our cameras picked it up. Izzy James in attendance right here nearby, getting just as pumped up as the fans here to see Danny Orion get some shots in.
Right there, he's getting a front row seat. Look at that, Izzy James watching Danny Orion smack that head. Oh, Manders letting him know how he feels about it. Well, you know, Danny giving up a lot of size, but Manders giving up a lot of hair in this matchup is, no!
Now he's biting the hand of Danny Orion.
You're biting the hand that beats him. Hell of a high five there, keep it up. Oh! Yeah, Manders just drawing with Izzy again. And then breaking the count is the New Texas champion. You know, Manders has been going all over the world defending championships, wrestling in Germany. This guy has been the boss of the plains, but he's been the boss of the whole damn planet. Danny has been solely focused on this matchup. And you gotta wonder if that focus is gonna be the difference in a match like this. Because there's a shot under the chin, and Manders is on roller skates here on the outside. What the hell?
Oh, we know he's crazy.
Oh, no.
Oh, he got caught.
Oh, no. A DDT on the outside. Oh, and Manders might be out.
Oh, if Danny could find a way to capitalize on this and get the champion back in the ring, this could be it. We could see a new champion. There he is, tossing Manders into the ring.
Yeah, and again, no bottom rope here at this New Texas ring as it broke in the Charity King match earlier tonight.
Yeah, but that's not going to affect Danny Orion. Danny Orion flies high.
Absolutely, goes all the way to the top, and no! And Manders knows that that's exactly where Danny likes to be, so he's gonna swat him off the top like a bug. The champion collecting himself in the ring after taking that big DDT on the outside. Just catching his breath, making Danny come to him.
It might bode well for Manders right now just to let Danny Orion get counted out at this point. And what an insult it would be for Danny Orion to lose this opportunity on a count-out loss.
Yeah, and you know that's not what he wants. He has so much to prove in this matchup. Can he hang with the big dogs here in New Texas? Getting close to that 10.
Yeah, it's at 8. The crowd trying to get in Danny's corner.
Get Danny in.
Counts up to 9 now. Oh, look at this. Oh, just
barely. But right in front of the world champion. Oh, who's gonna make him pay. Stomping on the wrist, and Danny nowhere to go here. Look, oh my God. Oh, using the second rope as a weapon. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that on the second rope, Trent.
No, but look at that. That is the type of champion, the type of professional wrestler, being aware of the ring and using it to his advantage that the champion is, wrapping that knee around that cable of Danny Orion, and if he can take out the legs of the challenger, he takes a lot of the offensive weapon of Danny Orion away, and right now he just took his breath out.
There's a huge overhand chop by the champion, and that's what Manders brings to a matchup like this. It's just pure, hard-nosed, straightforward brawling. I mean, when he is in his lane, I just don't know if there's anyone who can stop the one called Manders.
I mean, we haven't seen anybody be able to stop him as of yet since he's won that championship. Talk about names like Carter Black, Izzy James, and right now, as things could stand, he wants to add Danny Orion's name to that list of competitors that have fallen.
No bottom rope, no bottom turnbuckle to lean on, and Danny Orion's just getting stomped out. Yeah, they think Danny needs to catch his breath, but no time given by the champion. Oh! And he's just picking Danny Orion apart.
Yeah, I mean, that left leg, oh, that left knee, here's a cover. Taking some punishment right there.
It's been an interesting strategy from the champion. Went so hard-nosed against Danny Orion, swatting him out of the sky, then going after the arm, now going after the leg, just picking him apart piece by piece, Trent.
And that's exactly the type of competitor Manders is. Like, I mean, that's the reason why he is champion. He knows how to pick apart his opponents inside the squared circle. And right now, doing that, just that to Danny Orion, as you see Danny trying to muster up something.
Oh, back!
Turnabout fair play, I guess. Getting it right back on him. Oh! Oh, a punch square onto that kneecap.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. I just don't know if I've ever seen anything like that either. Manders, I think his game plan is pretty clear. Oh! Decimate and dismantle Danny Orion by any means necessary.
I don't even know how Danny is still up on the turnbuckle.
I don't know how you can take a chop like that and just keep fighting, Trent. How?
Well, it may be a matter of time before Danny can't fight, as now he's getting backpacked on the shoulder.
Yeah, the matter of time might be sooner rather than later. Wait a second! Danny Orion up to the step and a flash kick! Looking to Sonic Boom Manders, but body glove him to the back. Belly to back, landing on the feet. Duncan line handspring. Good cutter!
Connecting with the cutter.
But no follow-up by Danny Orion.
Yeah, that's the punishment that he's endured so far at the hands of Manders. You see him wincing right there, the look on his face. Manders seeing stars right now. Or maybe Easter eggs, given what today is. I don't know.
Both of these men are out, and Danny backing the referee off as they're both trying to reach a vertical base. There's a lot more to go. The crowd watching with bated breath here at the Backwood Bar in Austin, Texas.
Oh, what a vicious punch right there by the champion.
Oh, but Danny is hanging tough and returning fire, Trent. This is not where Manders wants to be. Oh, come on.
Oh, chopped him down like a tree.
Yeah, stepping on the foot, grabbing the wrist and giving him a chop. And look at that wrist control by the leader of the Cowboy Way. Walking Danny back up to his feet.
Now in full control, Manders is just having his way now with Orion.
When I talked to Shimbashi just a week ago, he told me Danny Orion was his prize picks lock for this show. Said that Danny Orion's walking away with the title. One of Danny Orion's best friends feels that he can do it, but can Danny pull the trigger and make it happen? Oh! Oh!
Pop right back up to his feet,
Here
my
comes
God!
Danny! Here comes Danny!
Shoved into the corner, kick to the head.
Stunning blows. Oh, look at the power. I think that leg might be a little weak. And the chop to the chest, starting to blister across the chest of Danny. Crack shoot out of nowhere.
That crack shoot connecting, now into the corner, trying to get Manders up on his shoulders.
What the hell? Oh, look at the power. Into the corner. And Danny is feeling it. All the way up to the top. From outer space. Danny Orion's gonna fly!
Big Swanton, could this be all? Oh, just two. Man, we nearly came away with a new world champion, Orion. Taking a look. Now going to the outside, onto the apron.
Oh, Danny with the tope, no one home.
Missing on that corkscrew splash inside, and now...
this is not what you want.
Oh,
no!
My God! Did you see him land on the back of his head? That's gotta be all.
How that was only two, it knocked the spit out of Danny. Oh, and Manders has had enough. Oh!
My God. Oh, what? How did he kick out?
Corkscrew Dr. Bomb, and Danny Orion remains.
I don't understand how Danny Orion even has life within him right now.
What is Danny doing? Where is he getting this from?
Manders doesn't know either. He thinks it's the referee's fault.
Yeah, Manders is gonna, I think he's just gonna take a damn disqualification.
Well, the champion's advantage. Manders can walk out of here, get a count-out victory.
Hey, wait. Manders is looking for his belt, and he's gonna take it back.
Ted's got it. I don't have it. Don't come over here. And that's exactly what he's saying. He's going to take the count out.
Manders is going to take the disqualification?
Well, that shows the kind of champion he is.
No.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, my God. Manders behind the referee's back. Use that title. Come on.
Oh, Manders now using the belt is going to take advantage.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, Manders, it's all academic from here.
Going up top. A little unorthodox from Manders. A moonsault. Oh, my God. Oh, he kicked out. How did Danny kick out? A huge moonsault by Manders.
A huge moonsault. He used the damn title to knock Danny out. I can't believe Danny Orion is still in this match.
How? Danny Orion kicked out.
Hey, he can't, yeah, you can't put your hands on an official that way.
Oh, Manders now. Oh, wait, the referee blocked the punch.
Wait.
Look, there's a roll-up and a count. Oh!
Off the ropes to the outside.
Oh, look at this. Orion.
Right in the face.
Off the ropes.
Here comes Danny.
Crashing down.
And Danny's on fire. The second or third gear he's reached.
Back into the ring, trying to capitalize off the ropes.
Oh!
Shoulders down, the crucifix bomb.
But it's not enough. Danny wants to finish this.
Put an exclamation point on it.
All the way to the top. Swanton!
Cover. Orion is the new champion.
The winner of this match and new Texas Pro World Champion, Danny Orion.
I said before this match, this was his prove it moment, and that's exactly what Danny Orion just did. He walked in and he proved it by taking this new Texas World Championship.
We've been saying it for years for Danny Orion, and now it has come to fruition. You cannot deny Danny Orion. Mark it down, April 5th, 2026, the day that Danny Orion became undeniable.
Manders tried to use every trick in the damn book, using the championship trying to walk out for a disqualification. And Danny Orion still somehow, some way, stayed in the fight to take the gold home. And you can't deny your new Texas World Champion.
Oh, this Austin crowd absolutely loving it, as we are over here, Eric. As we have a new world champion here in New Texas Pro. My goodness.
And give the assist to Izzy James. The drink on the outside, blinding your former New Texas champion. The one called Manders is going to have to go back and rethink things.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, wait a second.
Well, Manders now getting out at the referee. Well, Manders was the one inciting the referee earlier in the match before it ended. Wait a second.
Ah! What? What? And the other referee, what is happening? We've had referees get at it at the former champion. I can't believe what we are seeing.
Fucking proud of you. Manders laid out. This Austin crowd thrilled. And I think the boss of the Plains is gonna have to tuck his tail and run, because there's no one here to help him. And he is one title short here on this plane ride home.
The baggage going back a little bit lighter.
Take a walk, get lost.
Oh my goodness. Fans, we still got our final left to go.
I can't believe what a show the Texas 8 has been here tonight. And we are finally ready for our final matchup. It has been an incredible night of action. And finally, Timur, Funaki, the second coming, a match that we saw here just a few short months ago, will happen again in our finals.
Folks, we have reached that point in our show. If you've been to a New Texas Pro show before, you know how we like to cap off the evening. We have reached the final match on the show, so what I need from you guys, I am humbly requesting a ringside drum roll. Got a couple of spaces here, got a couple of spaces over here. If anybody wants to come on up. I think this is the first. I think we have, what's it, Booster or Buster?
Whoa, there's a dog!
Yeah, Booster?
A dog train!
We got Booster joining
Booster
the ringside
the
drum
dog!
roll. Because folks, the following contest is your main event of the Texas 8. It is the finals of the Texas 8. And it is also for the Lonestar Championship.
Wow. Nobody that can do it like Ted does. There's nothing quite like New Texas Pro either.
A record high watching at home, and the Austin crowd waiting, as this man has been on a warpath. Timur the Great, the Lonestar Champion, putting his title on the line through the whole tournament. And so far, Trent, he has proved to be unbeatable, and that confidence has been something to see.
Absolute dominance throughout not just this title reign, but this tournament as well. Now, defending that Lonestar Championship for a third time here in the final, taking out Decimus in the first round. Ollie Summers in the second round. Can he go for the trifecta
And make it a perfect 3 for 3 and retain the Lone Star title and earn a World Championship match?
Well, you talk about, I mean, champions defending their titles, they have so much time to prepare and everything. Defending your championship 3 times in one night.
Incredible feat by Timur so far here tonight, but this man has seen enough, because the last time we saw him go against Timur, it was a no contest, but not the
Yeah, but look right here, look. There you see it.
Yeah, not the usual energy we see out of Funaki, making his way to the ring, and yeah, he is clutching at that lower back, moving slow, Trent, and I am worried about this man in our main event.
I mean, look, a 100% Jesse Funaki would be a tall task against Timur the Great. But I mean, like, what we've seen Jesse have to endure and go through up to this point, dare I say, he may only be half the man that he usually is going into matchups. And now to ask him to go for a 3rd match on one day and then have that one capped off by someone the likes of the Lone Star Champion, I think this one is purely academic now.
Yeah, I'm very worried about Funaki here.
Once again, folks, the following contest is your main event of the evening. It is the finals of the TX8 Tournament, and it is also for the Lone Star Championship. Introducing first, to my right, representing the San Antonio Corpus Touristy District, from San Antonio, Texas, Jastin Funaki!
And can he overcome so much to knock off Timur here in the final?
His opponent, to my left, representing the Houston District, from Houston, Texas, weighing 255 pounds. He is the reigning and defending Lone Star Champion. He is unchained. He is the wrath. He is the conqueror. He is Timur the Great.
And he has proved to be all of those things and more here tonight in the Texas 8. Does he have what it takes to put down Funaki once and for all?
Yeah, I mean, take a look at the body language these two have.
Yeah.
I mean, Timur the Great looking completely unfazed, as if he hasn't wrestled 2 matches previously already on this show. And Jesse Funaki, I gotta say, man, looking absolutely broken right now.
He is not looking 100%. I don't think he's even looking 50% here as he's clutching at that lower back. That is difficult placement here. Hey, this final, and the referee stopping Timur, getting both men to their corner before this match starts.
And we know this referee can take some action. We saw it just a minute ago.
Yeah, putting Manders down, take a walk. The bell is rung, and this is your Texas.
Oh, the Psycho knee!
What
right
the
out
heck?
of the gate! This could be all now! Oh my goodness! Oh, that might have been the best shot right there.
Yeah, I don't know if Funaki's gonna have anything.
Oh, look, he's gonna go for it
Maybe
again.
one more, but
oh,
yeah,
Timur
to the outside.
Oh.
And Timur, I think, is gonna take all the time he needs, because I think he knows the longer this match goes, the more it's in his favor. Wait. What the hell is Funaki doing now? A dive to the outside, wiping out Timur into those chairs. But a dive like that, putting his body on the line.
I don't know how wise of that it was for Jesse, but this is showing exactly how important this moment is to Jesse.
Oh my
Look
God.
at this. He's running back
again?
up to do it again.
Trent, he's flying!
What is this guy made out of?
Second generation talent with all the heart and drive in the world is putting down the Lone Star Champion here at the Backwood Bar, Trent. I can't believe what we're seeing here. I wasn't expecting Timur to be on his heels already in a match like this.
No, like we saw in just the intros alone right there. Timur looked absolutely purely confident, unfazed whatsoever. And Jesse Funaki just coming out like a NASA rocket right at the beginning.
And here he comes off the top rope. It's worked so far. No. Oh, landing on his feet. You see that clutch in the back. And no!
Oh, he got caught. The Spear of Vengeance. The spear caught midair. That's it. Cover. He kicked out. He kicked out at 2.
How? How did he kick out there? And Timur is beside himself here in this ring. Jesse Funaki has overcome so much in this tournament to make it here in this match. You see his body broken and beaten and still somehow kicking out of that Spear of Vengeance.
That vicious spear that we've seen nobody be able to come away out of that spear. And now Timur trying to line up, coming at Jesse. Oh, look at the super kick out of desperation.
Great move under the chin, and there's a cover.
Small package, shoulders down, kick out at 2.
Only a 2. Oh, no. Oh, backslide. Oh, wow, not what I was expecting from Timur there. Wonder if there's a little bit of desperation. Oh, both men down.
Both men with the same idea, colliding with one another as they are both down here in the finals of the Texas 8.
And Trent, this is not the first time these two men have locked horns. We saw them here at the Backward Bar just a few months ago here in Austin. That match a no contest, and it's a far cry from what we are seeing here today, where Jesse Funaki has really been in the driver's seat.
Timur backing out into the corner. You see right there, oh look, he's bouncing. He could be coming in hot. No,
oh, wow.
Got caught.
Yeah, breaking him down here, front face lock, reversing. Oh, is he looking for a sleeper hold here?
Oh, Timur rolling on the back, trying to get Funaki's shoulders down.
There's no bottom rope. There's no bottom rope to reach. What does that mean? What's the official going to do?
It could possibly play into the gameplay. We talked about how the factor of the bottom rope being missing now changes things for competitors in this tournament.
Oh, and this sleeper just trying to squeeze the life out of the Lonestar Champion. Oh, no. Yeah, but this is what Timur can do so well.
Oh, power transition right onto his shoulders.
Yeah, that big, oh my God. Is that a suplex position? How? How is he doing this? Oh my God. Devastating maneuver from the champion. And this could be it for Funaki as both men are down, Trent.
I mean, you see it on his face. I mean, like, look, we thought at the beginning that Jesse didn't really have a sporting chance when the bell rang, but right out of the gate, there he came, showing his mettle, showing his resilience, showing how much this moment means to the second-generation superstar. Jesse reaching up, just trying to get a hand in Timur's face, even something to try and distract the offensive prowess and power of the Lonestar Champion.
Back and forth they go. I mean, there's not a lot in these punches, I think, really from either man. Listen, it's devastating to wrestle 3 matches, right? It takes so much out of your body.
Yes.
And to try to stay fresh, try to stay in the zone for all 3 might just be asking too much for some competitors. But Funaki's still on his feet as he's trying to chop down the bigger man in Timur.
Timur still the Lonestar Champion on his feet, not able to be taken down right now. As you see Jesse trying to fight something. Oh my, and there's the power on full display. Just one shot taking him down.
What a blow. And a chop takes Jesse down.
Oh, another. And you see the chest of Jesse just absolutely red, getting beaten to a pulp right now.
You see the way Timur's picking up Jesse. He's not even letting him get to a full vertical base before chopping him down. Oh, just using so much strength to chop down this young man. Representing that San Antonio Corpus district, you know, it means so much, his hometown. a second-generation wrestler with a lot of pride, but Timur doing this for Houston and doing this for himself above all else. Putting that Lonestar Championship on the line. That's the confidence he had coming into this.
He could care less if he was representing anybody at all. He just wants to be dominant. But Jesse right there leaping with a drop kick, trying to scratch and claw his way to a tournament victory.
This could do it.
Oh, just two.
Not enough on the cover.
And we talk about it. We continuously talk about it. Somehow, Jesse finds a way to dig down deep and get some sort of offensive move hit to where just when you think it's over for Funaki, he just comes right back to fight.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, the Texas 8 Trophy, the most prestigious tournament in all of Texas, and Jesse Funaki is looking to take it back home to San Antonio.
Off the ropes, here he comes.
No!
Oh, it's the Spear of Vengeance again. That's the second spear. That's gotta be all. No! Another kick out by Funaki. What is it gonna take to put him down? Timur is absolutely incensed. He's begging the referee. He can't believe it.
Yeah, listen to this crowd. They want to see Funaki do the impossible. His chest is absolutely caved in and blistered from those brutal chops. And Timur, I mean, the deeper we go, I think he thought that this match was his, and he seems like he's just trying to collect himself here, Trent.
I think if you asked anybody that before this matchup, as you said, how long this match goes, the more it favored the Lonestar Champion just based on the punishment that Jesse has endured in the day so far.
Oh, we saw him put Ollie Summers away with this earlier. All the way up.
Oh, looking to crush his spirit right here. Up and down with the Spirit Crusher.
Here's the cover. He's all the way out to the outside of the ring, and we were talking about how this is going to come into play. It's referee's discretion underneath the ropes, and the ref is going to say rope break. I think that's a great call by the referee.
Yeah, I mean, that would be breaking the plane if the bottom rope was there. It would still be the same thing in effect right there.
And Jesse Funaki threw his leg all the way out of the ring. And I think that's a lot of frustration from Timur here.
We want to see a clear-cut finish here. We want to see the TX8 Tournament champion earn the victory here.
Yeah, especially because the last time these two faced off, it was a no contest right here at the Backwood Bar. There's got to be a winner here at the Texas 8 Tournament. Oh, and I think
Timur motioning that this is going to be over with soon.
And I think that winner is going to be Timur right here, because he is fully in control.
Oh, double underhook, going to do it one more time, up on the shoulders. No, Jesse slips out, off the ropes. The Paso knee hits, the knee hits.
His whole body, that knee pinpoint into the chin, but the whole body like a weapon.
Off the ropes. One more time, again it hits for the second time, 2 in a row.
It connects twice, and Timur flopping around, trying to reach his feet. He's on roller skates, could be on Dream Street.
In the corner is Jesse, coming in hot, 3rd time.
Landing on Timur, the cover.
And Jesse, we got a new Lonestar Champion.
And the winner of the 2026 Texas 8 and new Lone Star Champion, Jastin Funaki!
An underdog in this tournament, representing San Antonio and Corpus Christi. The second-generation superstar just wanting to prove that he can do what it takes to win the big one. Trent, he's won the big one.
The Lonestar Champion now resides in San Antonio, Texas, being represented in the TX8 Tournament San Antonio now can say that they have a TX8 Tournament Championship.
From Danny Orion to Jesse Funaki, the Texas 8 Tournament has crowned champions, Trent. And what an incredible night that we have had tonight. Funaki, second generation, injured, bloodied, beaten, and bruised. A huge win for this young man, a fan favorite. And now your Lone Star Champion as well.
A career-making moment for Jesse Funaki. And we say it every time that he comes out to the ring, Eric. The upward trajectory continues to climb for the second generation superstar.
Proving that he can be the man here in New Texas. We have Jesse Funaki, your second ever Texas 8 champion.
Oh, fans, what a day. A happy day here indeed. For the new Lone Star Champion and TX8 Tournament winner, Jesse Funaki, we thank you for joining us here today. For Eric Victor, I'm the Professor Trent Gilbo. We say good evening from Austin, Texas.
Folks, that is going to do it for us here tonight at the Backwood Bar in Austin, Texas. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. We're going to be back here